We are live. Hold on, let me make sure my mic is picking me up. Is my mic? It is.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, let me move this chat over so I can see it. Phones. What's up, Quentin?
Build.
Oh, don't you worry. We are gonna build. There it is. Okay, now I can see. I am being heard. Alright. Yeah. Please do not kick a cable, I swear to God. Here, you can, where are you gonna sit? Right to my left.
It's on your left.
Okay, I'll sit.
Am I on?
Or not.
That happened. That camera?
No. I need to sit on this. Because if I'm... Keep all Shelby's clear the cables at all times, please. So if you're right about here, you're at the edge of
Okay, let me sit.
on the...
Actually, no, you should be in. I'm gonna be the one moving. And
What
get
do
in and don't complain.
What do you mean? Like on this side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be Vanna in this. Not see that I'm gonna be Vanna.
Okay.
I'm all decked out.
I see that.
And you just barely get away with not getting pinched. Some of your sprinkles are Johnny Cupcake shirt. Because it's St. Patrick's Day.
That's right.
I went to Target and bought this just.
Right. Oh, I should probably take off the chroma key.
Oh, I don't think it's.
Well, alright, who knows?
No, it's doing it. It's pretty.
Well, that's not on. The chroma key isn't active. Oh, that's really hard to see across the room.
I'm getting a little...
Yeah. Good thing I know where the buttons are. God, I can't see
Surprised.
anything.
Noise gate is a bit high because you cut out before you...
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that down. Let's see. So, to that effect, get my music back. Okay. That's a little bit loud. How about that?
Hey, Steve!
What's up, Steve?
Everything's set up.
Okay, so now for the noise gate. Don't touch that table.
Oh.
That's where the mic is. I had to isolate it from this.
Oh, well, oops.
Yeah.
I mean, I just got a loud noise out. Just gonna put my phone out of the way. Can we get on to show what we're doing?
Hold on. Just one moment, please. I beg you. Can't read that. I cannot read that. Can't.
I mean, you could have just given it to me. I could have done. Also, I love that we just turn our living room into like a production studio all the time.
Right.
Although this time we really utilize like this little inlet spot. Always leave this up. Steve says he is doing well today because he is off. I mean, it's a great day to be off because you get to hang with us. Learn how to build a PC. Although I have to like move over to see around Clayton's body to see chat right now because he's standing right in the middle of the fucking way. Out of the way. I will not put it.
Okay. I had to find.
What's the one rule when it comes to Shelby?
What? How do I communicate not to talk?
Babe, I would like for you to give me just a minute to figure this out because you might not talk.
Too wordy. Not happening.
No, shushing me is not a way to go. I am not. Listen, that was a question, Quentin. Quentin said, "Are you building this, Shelby, or am I building this?" And I said, "The fuck I am. I'm just gonna be sitting here watching it all."
I put out that suggestion.
And I put it out very quickly.
All right, hand me your phone. I want to see how the audio compares to us talking versus the song.
Steve says he's moving. Been packing some stuff up. Where are you moving to, Steve? I assume still in Florida. You're not like doing a state jump and I didn't know about it, right?
Okay.
Thank you.
I think we are ready to build this freaking PC.
Okay. Let's show what we're building.
Alright. I was about to say, don't put your phone there.
Okay, so let's start.
Yeah.
We've already showed some stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
So, got
Here's your case.
the big boy, the case. Quickly gonna block me from being.
Uh-huh. So this is the Fractal Define Nano S. An ITX build.
Okay. Got an SSD.
So, got the 970 Evo for an M2 NVMe drive for our operating system. Pushing it will be an i7 9700. I keep looking at the microphone like the camera is on the microphone. Not 9700, 8700, sorry. So, that is your ridiculous memory, your Royal Edition frickin' G-Skill Trident RGB. Motherboard is a Z390 from ASRock, the Phantom Gaming. Still in Florida, moving to the Aloma Oviedo area, 15-20 minutes from where I'm currently at.
Cool.
That's a convenient move then.
As long as you still stay where like you're near work, that's always the best thing.
Alright, I want to make sure our mic's not picking up our... We have some
Spotify.
speakers over there for our own entertainment. Keeping it
huh.
cool.
You remember that whole dilemma
So,
with the fucking cooler
Yeah.
last time? Good God, this is the cooler. It's finally being fucking used.
yeah. So yeah, we're finally putting this cooler to use. Oh shit, wait till you see this freaking memory. It is obnoxious, and that's coming from me who thought my RGB memory was obnoxious.
Quinn said I had talked about the memory before on stream, and when she described it, I thought they did not get the Royal Memory Kit. Yeah.
Totally got the Royal Kit.
Yeah, Clayton was really excited too that he had found that. And then the most important part of this whole PC, in my opinion, a GPU.
Yes.
This bad boy.
It's a 1080 Ti for the Win 3 Hybrid Cooling Edition. So it's a blower style with a radiator,
Didn't I have?
which should give us a pretty good overhead for overclocking. So like,
Oh, there's some stuff over there. What is that?
that is your power supply.
Oh, okay. And where's my fans? My 280s?
No, this has
Oh, the fans are in there. They
this
came
is
in
a
that kit.
this is a 240 kit,
240,
so it
okay.
has two 120 fans.
Okay.
So this is the box that her graphics card came shipped in, but I can't for the life of me figure out how they got it back in there.
Because you know every time we bought something, we had to fucking unbox it ridiculously. I just can't. Quinn says, I've heard that those hybrids are nice for cooling performance.
They are ridiculously good at cooling, so you can just crank them and keep going and keep. Some people have gotten these 1080 Ti's to like 2,000 megahertz. Okay, so let's get after it. So you can take this out of the box. We won't be putting stuff in the box just yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's definitely not as small as Clayton's PC build was. We definitely went for a bigger one this time.
Right.
But with the graphics card that I have, you're going to need to make sure that that shit cools down. Because
Yeah.
it is going to run hotter than I think Clayton's does.
A little bit, yeah. But it still has plenty of fresh air. There's that.
Thank you. Oh, where's my elusive button? Because for some reason when we got
So,
it,
her power button.
I got knocked off in shipping or something.
I can see the notches where it's supposed to go, but when you press it into place, it just doesn't stay there, and it pops out about 2 seconds later.
Do you have it somewhere though?
It's in the Ziploc bag in the box.
We blew that shit on.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing that today. I want to see if maybe I can find that on their store. Maybe that button is damaged. Because everything looks like it's there. All the little clamps look like they latch into place, but it just doesn't stay. That's probably like 50 cents worth of plastic that they will charge me $1.50 for. It looks like it stays, it looks like it's in place, but it just comes out.
Kind of like our shifter knob.
Yeah.
Don't want to lose that.
Don't want to lose that.
No.
Okay.
So what's the first thing we do?
So we're gonna start popping stuff onto your board.
A board, which is what you got in front of you?
Yes.
Okay. And this...
So we can set this aside for now.
Okay.
Start pulling this apart.
That's where the camera is, so that's where you need to be working up there.
Oh.
Up there, on the table.
Oh, right.
You
Well,
want to move that back some so it's more up here? I can move it.
Maybe zoom it in a little bit and pitch it up. You're gonna have to unscrew that.
Fine.
The handle that you're holding in your left hand, it unscrews. Now you can pitch. And then tighten the zoom a little bit. You can see what you're looking at there. Oh.
There you go. Now you can see more of where we're going to be working at.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Alright. So, first item. Her M2 has a heat shield on it.
I just like all the little intricacy of this thing.
Yeah.
The first time I saw something like this where it has all these little like knobs and I don't even know what all that is.
So these are capacitors. These are voltage regulator modules.
But I mean all the little stuff on the actual board. All those little tiny
Little
pieces.
transistors and stuff like that.
All of that stuff. It's so in depth.
I may need you to turn on that fan because it's gonna get real hot in here.
Okay.
Alright, so here's the first part of where I don't know how this goes together. So this is the heatsink for her M2 drive, and there's two screws on the back, and I have seen someone like flip that up. So I think it just kind of, you unscrew those and it flips up to put the M2 drive in. But I'm gonna see if they have documented it anywhere in the book.
There's some extra crap in here.
Software setup. Yeah, we don't need that just yet. Driver disc.
Oh my god, these are tiny ass screws.
Postcard. You get an ASRock postcard.
Oh, cool.
Alright, M2 drive.
I'm gonna send this to
M2 drive. Thank you. M2 drive. M2 drive. M.2. Data chassis. Oh, there's also an M2 drive on the back? Sure enough, there is. Let's see. I don't need the introduction.
Front panel. Oh, that's already been open.
No, it may have just kind of snagged.
Yeah, it's kind of a sharp edge right there.
Yeah. Expansion slots, SATA.
We never bought Windows.
Yeah, no, I have an installation disk. So that's the rear one.
Ooh.
That.
Our designated helper for today.
Oh yeah, we never uploaded that picture. It doesn't tell me.
Come here.
It straight up doesn't tell me how to get that thing out of the way. So,
We're just going to assume it's one of the screws.
let's find out. So it is those two. I think.
We think there's 4 back there. Is that just because you know that that's where that?
So this is
piece
for
is?
the VRM heatsink. As those VRMs get a little bit warm.
You are not grounded.
That's fine.
You shop this. I mean, you paid for all of it, except for like one thing that I paid for. You know where your thermal paste is? The board is so tiny.
No, I I have to make sure that the mic isn't picking up the music over there. Okay.
So it's funny you say that, Steve, because we had to go by Clayton's work and I was looking at their IT room, and they had such big boards in there, and they've like installed them on this wall, like upper in the room, so like you can't really get to it, but if
Yeah.
you need to, you can get on like a stool and get up there. It looks so cool. I think it'd be awesome to see an artwork of just boards. And they kind of have a piece like that at his job, but it's a
Yeah.
little bit different than how I
Oh.
would like. Do you not have to unscrew? Did you just realize how you pop it off?
Well.
Nervous.
I know I've seen it come off, but does the whole heatsink have to come off? Because I thought I saw it go whoop, like flip up. Yeah.
Oh, you just pulled on
I
it.
know it's got snags on it. It's hey, that's just gonna happen. Okay, so I'm gonna put these back. I found 2 other screws on the front. That might be what I'm looking for.
Is that screwdriver you're using?
Magnetic?
Yeah.
No, I don't
Oh,
think
that
so.
sucks.
It might be lightly magnetized.
What did the first boards look like before they had machines to make all these? How did they do it?
They were enormous.
Because
So,
all of these
see
tiny
these?
pieces had to be big enough to be man-made.
These 2 little screws. I'm
Oh,
wondering.
I saw those earlier.
Well, I don't. They're not on this. They are on this. So maybe this is how you get to that M2.
But it says Linus had a Movo wall that looks like the surface of a Death Star. Oh, that's cool.
Look at that. There it is.
Oh shit.
Ah,
Slightly complicated.
overthinking it as always. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure these are screwed in all the way.
I'm fixing this to where you're working.
Okay. Okay. Each.
Now if you'll just work a little bit more forward, we'll be good, and then we'll...
Okay. There.
A little bit better?
There. That's about where I need to be. Alright. So, M2 in place.
Now I'm just like all up on you.
Yeah. I need a smaller screwdriver head than that.
Okay, so that's this.
Yeah.
So this is, you said it's an M2? So
Yes.
this is a SSD, which is a solid state drive,
Yes.
which is 250 gigs.
Right. Oh, yes. That's an important detail. We
So-
have the 250 gig version.
So this is what runs my operating system?
Yes.
Okay. And so you put that little piece is, can I hold that?
There. So, that's what's gonna hold your. It's not gonna focus that close.
This?
Nope,
this,
it's not gonna do it.
this.
It's not gonna do it. Can tell you that for sure.
So this tiny little thing is a solid state drive and runs a fucking operating system.
Yes.
Okay. So it goes in like,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. It'll kind of click in place. Nope. Lift it back up. You had so you stab it in at an angle and
Stab
then
it in. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the tricky part is now, since I don't have magnetized screwdriver heads, is getting this in place.
Can I try?
So what you can sometimes do is lay it on the head there, or on the mounting thing. So, and then if you keep hold of that, sooner or later we'll grab a thread
You hope.
At some point. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, you know what?
You know what?
I wonder if it's just spinning the head.
That's what it seems like it's doing.
Come on. I'm not grabbing. That's weird. Alright, let's try this again.
Can I try?
Yeah, You know what? Is there another piece?
Well, there's these tiny screws up in here. I don't know what that's for. Is that where you just got that one?
Yeah, but these are identical screws.
Ziploc, you got the other one in.
Yeah. Let's see if this one...
Even thread.
Yeah. Still not threading. What the heck?
First problem already.
Yeah, but that's weird. Like, this is part of the motherboard kit. Try that one. Should be identical.
Oh shit.
We have a black and gray carpet, so if we drop anything, it's gone.
That's got some Loctite on it too.
Yeah,
This one did not have Loctite on it.
it has a little dot of it.
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh my god.
I have smaller fingers.
Why is it not? Okay, that one caught a thread. Okay. Whatever. Dumb luck or otherwise.
This is why they give you two.
We'll use that one, yeah. Oh, feel a satisfying click.
Then?
So here, I'll let you do this. Let it back up. Set this on the lip of that. And then hold it in place with a screwdriver. And lower it in place. Kind of rattle it around until you feel it catch a thread. There we go. Not too much. How do you feel?
I did not do it very tight.
Oh no, I'm just checking. You got it. That is securely in place. And do this. Actually, let's...
That.
So this is the contact pad.
Oh. So that's what goes on the SSD.
So yeah, because SSDs kind of run hot, this is a little thermal...
Hi, Brandon. He says use a giant horseshoe magnet to keep it all in place.
He's not wrong. That thing ain't going nowhere. It's also not doing anything. Alright, so...
You were talking about SSDs?
Yeah, because M2s kind of run warm, you want to at least try to get the heat off of them. Miko has found the kitchen cabinets. Suppose I shouldn't bounce my leg when you're resting on it.
Yeah, you should probably not. I'm using it to
Well, hey,
balance.
you married a guy with ADD. I can't help it. And yeah, I got nothing to do, so I gotta twiddle something.
Sorry.
Alright, so M.2 drive is on. Next, let's do your ridiculous memory.
Oh, yay! Where's that at?
It's in your G-Skill
Here it
box.
Alright, but we have to have like sound effects when we do it. It's like, oh shit, Clay, stop.
We should have secured this friggin' tablecloth somehow.
Well, hold on, it just needs to go more on this side.
And you push everything off the other edge.
The fucking legs of that does not let me. Okay.
Okay, we good?
Ah!
I'll let you do your own effects.
Oh, Brandon said he sold the CB to Basement Games for a whole $2. He
Hey.
needed the money, and he was the only one there.
We finally turned a profit.
Is that a profit whenever we've poured in a lot more than $2?
Hey, I don't know.
Shameful amount?
So, you get a branded Trident Z Royal cleaning cloth.
Or you can get a cleaning cloth that you got at South by Southwest yesterday too.
Oh yes, from the Zenny booth. That's the other thing. We got to talk about some stuff we saw at
we will.
at South by.
We have plenty of time and a screw up, I'm sure, at some point.
That freaking mirror finish is ridiculous.
Oh, I forgot I moved the camera back here now.
Yeah.
Look at that. All that's gonna light up.
Uh-huh.
All of that.
Where is my cleaning cloth? Think it somewhere? Oh, you put it on my desk.
I put it on the desk. I think I may have put it on my desk, actually.
You go get it?
Steve says that's pretty. Yeah.
It is.
I fucking love it.
It's a cool look. Like.
Does it change colors?
Oh yeah, it's RGB. It is a full 16.7 million color band. So the neat thing is, like, regular Trident Z stuff has like little dots where the the LEDs are, but these, it's like crystallized, so it kind of just like shimmers and sparkles all over it. The neat effect.
What? Quinn says there's a display box? Did I not get that?
No. So we are not influencers, so we didn't get like the clamshell jewelry case that frickin' Bitwit Kyle got.
I'm sad.
Yeah.
I
So
also can't sit like that.
Yeah.
Off screen.
give it a good buff and shine. Get some of the adhesive off of there. Oh, is this? Oh, you're gonna like this. You are going to like
Well,
this.
don't tell me right this moment. I'm solving a problem here.
Solving it? Momentarily solving it.
Okay. Hopefully the legs of that tripod will keep it from going.
So, see that?
Oh, I get to pull that off.
You get to peel that off. So don't try
I don't want to do it until after it's installed.
We not be able to get to it. That was on both sides. Ooh. So, pull that.
Oh, it's so satisfying. When you
No,
do
on
this.
camera, like. Oh. A little bit over
So
here.
pretty.
Back here, like basically above the motherboard.
On this side.
Uh-huh.
Oh, look at that
Forward.
shiny. Shiny.
It's like, oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Okay, so then let's install it before I get marks all over it.
Yeah.
I've already done, I'm sure.
Yeah. I know.
Okay, so this,
So, you've got your key right there.
my key,
So match up the key with that little hitch.
does it go in like this way? Or does it go like this way?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Match the key. So it looks like that way. And this is single-sided. So what you'll do is you'll hook it in this side and then rotate it in that one. Because this doesn't move. These click out and in.
So, hook it into
Don't touch the
here.
pins.
Don't touch what pins?
Like, hold it like this. You hook it in that side. Nope.
I'm just trying to make sure that that's the right spot.
Oh, okay.
I think that one, the front one's the right spot.
Well, we're going to use both.
Oh, okay. You said
So hook it in there. You may have to lean this side up more.
So shiny. I can't wait to see that. And it lines up perfectly. It's like there's a nice little center part there with the lights crosstalk. Kind of. Our new carpet board and coaster.
Oh, okay. We have Carpe Boredom branded coasters.
Yeah, we do. And if you want one, they're real easy to get.
How easy?
Real easy. You just have to subscribe to our Twitch channel.
That's not easy at all. That's like...
It's a little button.
No, I don't believe you.
That's a little button. You just button. Bam. Done.
Oh, okay. We'll see about that.
So for the next 30 days, so what is today's date?
I don't think anyone's going to be able to figure out how to subscribe to us.
Well, some people already have, so.
Well, they're
Joke's
geniuses.
on you.
They're geniuses.
They're just smarter than you, babe. So until April 7th.
Also, not hard to do.
Burning you today. As I'm like, what's this part? You're like,
Right.
oh, this is this and this and that.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Proving you're freaking smart.
You want to build the rest of this? Since I'm inept.
Hold on. I have the appropriate words for
Oh,
you.
yeah, you should
I will.
dangle that in front of the camera.
So until April 17th, if you're subscribed to the Carpe Board on Twitch, you will get a free coaster in the mail. You just have to send us a message on the website, carpeboredom.com, with your address that you would like that sent to.
You can use the message board.
Quinn says, yeah, I don't know how easy that is. It's been 8 months.
So here's the other thing. This comes with a little
Thank you for the link, Quentin.
Core i7 sticker
Sticker.
that you can put on the back of your case.
Oh.
Gives you an extra 100 megahertz with just that sticker.
No, it doesn't.
It
You're full of
absolutely
shit.
does.
You're full of shit. So is this really the next part that we're gonna do?
Yes.
Oh, right, I nailed it. Oh, also,
There's no way they're seeing
I'll take
that.
a picture of it
Yeah.
and put it on social media later.
I mean, that should be able to focus pretty close, so you can get in front of that one. But you're gonna have to walk around.
Yeah. So we were at South by Southwest yesterday, and there was a marketplace for people that do like different kinds of, I don't even know, jewelry,
Crafts.
shirts. And this lady, I think her name was
Pake.
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 Yeah.
P-A-K-E.
takes. Oh, I'm gonna try to get it. Necklaces, and she had offensive necklaces for sale, and I fucking loved them.
It's pretty good.
So there was one that said "fuck off," which is one I got. Then there were some even worse ones.
Oh yeah, there were some powerful messages on there.
Some bitch. Can I say some of the other ones?
I wouldn't.
I'm just saying there's a chance that I will be owning all of these.
Some of them not in support of our...
If I don't say that one, can I say the rest of them?
Sure, go.
Pussy, twat, and cunt.
Hey, all right.
that Quentin, she spoke to my soul with those necklaces.
Let me just go ahead and mark this stream as mature.
I want all of them. They were just a little expensive, and I spent like almost $100 at her stand of all of her jewelry.
All right. So we'll put the CPU in. We're not going to put the gel on it just yet. We'll do that when we do the cooler and such.
Okay.
However, so.
Do we need to be worried about?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
So you'll see this little marked triangle on the corner.
Okay.
They can't see it, but whatever. So.
Because it's like microscopic, guys. I can barely see it in real life.
We're gonna open this up, and.
Oh, it goes inside.
Yeah.
I thought it went on top.
I thought one of these had a. So this. Jesus. Yeah, okay. So this has this tiny little section missing of the square. Like these are all 90-degree angles, and this one is a 45-degree angle. That arrow goes in there.
Okay, so
hold on, let me look. Yes. Yes. Alright, yeah, we're good. So, without touching the bottom of the thing, just kind of lift it out. You see these little ridges on the side?
Yeah.
Pick it out from there, and then place it in there.
Okay. This is actually a lot of fun.
Quentin says it's like an indent. Yeah, it is so... Usually, sometimes they will actually put a dot on the actual thing. There you go. Just kind of slot in. Hold on. Yep, that's in place. So now...
That cost hundreds of fucking dollars.
Yes.
This little fucking tiny thing.
Now...
Can you open it back up to put your thermal paste on there? Oh no, what happened?
No, that's just the cap.
Oh!
So no.
This doesn't stay?
No, that's the protector. That's that's to keep dust and debris off of those
So much
contacts.
makes sense now, because it didn't look right from what I remember last time.
No, we're pressed in place. What?
It's just a reflection.
I got a smudge.
It was a reflection, and I was like, what is on there?
Okay, so your board is now dressed.
So it was naked before?
Yes.
Oh, we're actually. Hi, Jack. What didn't you realize? We are actually building a PC today. It is my PC.
All right, so I'm gonna clean a little bit of this off. We'll get our space back.
Okay, so where's the box for this? Did you take it?
Yeah. You're streaming. That's what I didn't realize.
Oh. Gotta turn on those notifications.
Yeah, it's probably like, what time would it be for him?
It's actually like a decent hour for you, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Oops. Also,
Okay.
Jack, just so that you missed it, if you want to see that there, that is a Carpe Boredom branded coaster.
94, so it's 7:46 there. Yeah.
If you would like to get it, you have to be subscribed to our Twitch channel, and you have until April 17th.
It is 2:45. It is 14:45 in the afternoon.
And that's Central.
Central time, yes.
The other half of the group is in Eastern, so it's 1 hour, 3:45.
Put that back there. All right, so get your memory out of the way. Can you put this back in there? That's right.
Oh.
Also,
Is that another sticker?
G-Skill sticker.
Should I just start pulling all my stickers, or if I'm gonna forget to go back and get them?
We'll do that later.
Really important to get my stickers.
Right, I know. You do love your stickers.
And my fuck offs.
Yep, that one too.
I was talking to the necklace about the necklace.
I know.
I had to ask Clayton, I was like, how bad is it gonna be if I wear this all the time?
That's true. I guess 14:45 in the afternoon is a bit redundant.
Quentin got you.
Jack, quick catch up. We've got a Z390 ASRock Phantom board, a i7 8700K, G-Skill Trident Z Royal Edition memory at 32.
It sparkles.
3200? 3000 speed. A Cooler Master 240 cooler, a GTX 1080 Ti hybrid, 753 G3 power supply.
Cooler.
I already said that.
Okay.
And a
unbought purchase of Windows.
A Fractal Design Nano S, Define Nano S case.
I think we did this last year too when we did Clayton's build. It was like, oh shit, we gotta have Windows. We gotta fucking buy that. Hold on.
And he says, leaving work now, be back in 30 minutes.
Amy, I'm sorry you had to work on a Sunday?
Hey.
Also,
taxes don't wait.
by yourself? I know Logan's not there. What the fuck, man? I'm sorry. This is what we need, Amy. I'm telling you, just let us know how much your budget is. Clayton will be able to pick out your parts, and then we will come to Florida and we can stream us building Amy's PC for her.
Right. So we're gonna need that.
How come the motherboard is so small?
Because it's an ITX, and we won't need very many PCI accessories. So we've kind of built a tiny powerhouse with screws.
There were 2 screws in here. One was tiny, and the other one was tiny. We put one in that, and then there was one spare, but that one wouldn't thread. The 2 screws.
I put them in bags up there. Okay, I was like, I know I had screws before.
That's gonna be the real big thing, guys. Is the screws this time.
Hey, yeah, that's good. Yeah, if anything like puts this thing in the trash can, it's gonna be a lack of screws. Don't have any SATA devices, so we won't need those just yet.
I am using. Hold on.
Yeah, you can actually pop it up here. That's what we're doing next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're gonna
okay,
drop
then
this in
that's
the
why
case.
we need to have some room up here.
Yes.
Where's the box for this bad boy?
Right here.
Does that go in there too?
Does. As well as another sticker. Yep, another sticker.
All right.
You're gonna look like a NASCAR with all these friggin' stickers.
Yeah, hell yeah! Oh my god, when I go to conventions now, I'm just gonna start collecting stickers upon my PC.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Oh god.
I'm gonna get a huge carpet board and sticker. Over the side table here. The sides for screen. There we go. That was my pillow for my seating for my knees earlier. So Quentin, you had asked also about if I was going to be doing dual PCing. So what I'm starting to tell you is that all 4 of us at Carpet Boredom wanted to play more games like Ark and Gary's Mod, server-based stuff. And so Clayton had been wanting to just build another PC because he fucking loves building PCs.
Yeah.
And so he said, I'm just gonna build Shelby a new PC, and then we'll take her old PC and make that into our server. So that's what we're planning on doing.
Yep.
Like Clayton, he runs a dual setup.
Right.
He has two.
I'm very much the outlier of our group. Mine's way more complicated than anybody else's.
So fucking complicated.
Although Brandon's is pretty nuts with all of his like voice modulator and.
He has so much audio shit. Every time it's like, okay, let's record something. Oh, we need to do this. Like, all right, hold on. 10 minutes later. All right, I'm ready to go. I'm
Yeah.
just like, can we buy him a mixer? And he's like, no.
He has. Oh, he doesn't have a mixer. He has a. Is it a mixer? It doesn't mix. It's only one device, but it's an audio. It's an audio interface.
What did I want to say? But I'm a amp or a mixer. I know I wanted to
Yeah.
buy him something, and y'all all were like, okay. No. I think he was like, I don't need it. And I was like, he just
Yeah.
need it. And I was like, I just want to buy it to make it easier on his life. Well, I imagine that he'll be wanting to kind of do a little bit of upgrading, changing too.
Friends are a bad influence for all that audio stuff.
Are they really? No, John. That's John. Never.
So I'm kind of taking all these unnecessary accessories off of there
Screws, we lose them.
because I already know what
Do you know where those particular screws all go in?
Yeah. But we're not reusing them, was what I was gonna say. These are for accessories that are being taken off and not put back on. So there's this plate on the bottom where you can mount a 2.5 or 3.5 inch drive. But I'm gonna use it since our graphics card is gonna be right here. You can mount a fan blowing directly into that graphics card, which is exactly what I want.
Anything to make it as cool as possibly can. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Heat is our enemy the entire time.
Especially in a small case like this.
Right.
Yeah. Quentin says they've all got like 10 macros for different sounds and stuff. Good night.
Oh yeah. They do a bunch of audio trickery. Okay. We also have the Moduvent, which I like as an idea. This top thing comes off. I'm not gonna take it off because I don't feel like lining it up. But it basically shows another grid of screen under that. The thing I don't like is that there's no filter for it.
Well, yeah, dust is gonna get in there, right?
Yeah, and I would use it for exhaust, but when the computer's off, dust is just gonna settle on the top of it.
Yeah, and I need somewhere to put all my stickers.
Oh God.
Is this how it's gonna sit like this?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I can put all my stickers up here.
Jesus Christ. All right, fine.
Jack says, by the way, just to say where it says subscribe in the bio, it says custom emote coming soon, but I assume you mean to delete coming soon part. We actually have one that I could never get to work for me the other night.
Because we individually are not subscribers.
Carpe Boredom doesn't subscribe to Carpe Boredom? That's not true.
Carpe Boredom does.
I know, and I was on the Carpe Boredom stream account doing it.
Okay.
Type in, here's our custom emote for subscribers.
Well, it should be Carpe Luck.
There it is. Steve's got it, and Quentin.
Ba, 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 ba. All right.
Staying on for the holiday or celebration. I assume they have St. Patrick's Day also in England, Jack?
I mean,
It's
St.
gotta
Patrick's
be everywhere,
Day
right?
being what it is, I would
I'm pretty
think.
sure it's not based in America. I don't know how big it is over there, but apparently in Austin, Texas, good lord.
Oh yeah.
Get ready, because they've got everything possible for shit to go wrong. Also, can we talk Ireland, mainland Ireland?
Can we talk?
Can we talk about those fucking scooters?
Oh,
The Lyft scooters, the Bird scooters, the Lime scooters. I am happy that Lyft now has it because I don't have to create a new app and another account.
Yeah.
So if I ever needed to use it, I could. But holy freaking cow. Everywhere you try to walk on the sidewalk, there are those freaking scooters. And then, for Jack, maybe a little context for you. Basically, they're motorized scooters that you can rent using your phone. Like you pay usually like a little fee up front and then like per time or per miles. Oh, there's thousands and thousands of them in Austin, Texas, where we were yesterday. They were all over the sidewalks. People were using them on the sidewalk, which it would be fine if it was like a regular like self-propelled scooter. The problem is that it's not. it goes faster than the cars can go downtown.
Yeah.
And so then people are on the sidewalks with them, and then people are in the streets with them, which would be fine, except for the cars don't recognize them as being valid drivers of the roadway, and then honk their horns and almost hit them, and so then they're swerving, and then you're almost getting hit because they're swerving off the road onto the sidewalk. Oh, good Lord. Okay, so Jack says that they have that for bikes too. They got those for bikes here, but it's not as many. It's the scooters that are really hitting off and people are wanting to use. And they have bike lanes in the city. That's what me and Clayton were talking about, that if this truly sticks around, that's going to be something that cities are going to have to start instigating is, first off, rules about where the fuck to park them. And second, talking about that earlier, and Clayton actually answered my question before I could get it out for you guys. Last time when we built his PC, we had him grounded,
So,
and this time we don't.
it is, I would be wrong to tell you it is impossible. It is absolutely possible. But the likelihood that you are going to break anything, so, like on your board, you have like the actual base of the USB ports. If you charged up enough and then touched one of those pins, there's a small chance that that charge could hit, I don't know, something current sensitive. But because there's so much metal, you're probably going to graze something up here and dissipate all throughout the system. And it's, by the time it gets to anything valuable, it's such a small amount of current. Yeah, it's...
It was put a video out doing it with everything static, and it did.
Right.
It's very unlikely to cause damage.
That's like the most concise way to say it. It is very unlikely that you'll actually do it. And that comes from me,
He is so static.
the most static charged person on the planet with my friggin' long hair.
Every time he gets out of the freaking car, I swear to God, he tries to do it so that I can see him, and he'll just touch the car and it arcs over, and it's so bad.
Yeah. I get shocked about a dozen times a day walking through various doors at my office.
Do you think it's worse or better than when it was in Florida?
It is absolutely worse here because it's so dry.
And my Steve said that yes, he was going to RTX. He's just not looking forward to the bikes, scooters.
We will see you there.
I think I have a bruise on my leg already.
You slammed into my mirror.
Oh my God! I came home from grocery shopping. I was pulling
she was
trash
mad.
can into the car in the garage, and I hit Clayton's car side mirror. I threw the recycling bin and threw
I
the
heard
trash can against the wall.
Yeah, I just heard crashing in the
Garage.
freaking garage. I was expecting to see like the storage cabinet out there like tipped over
Falling
on
over.
my car.
It would fall on my car, not your car. And I swear it hurt so bad, and now I'm touching it, and I guarantee you I have a bruise the size of fucking Texas. Jack says, your office, you have your own office at work, or it's at work? Yeah.
Yeah, like my office.
At his
like
job.
my office building that I work at. Okay,
Okay.
so
When can I start doing stuff again?
board is in. Now we need to start running these cables.
Oh my God, do you remember the cable debacle last time?
I remember the cable debacle of last time, yes. So this is your USB 3.0. Where is your header for that? Right there. So, I'm gonna kind of hide this away for a moment, but so I'm going to pull this cable back through.
Oh, that's cool. That's some really nice cable management on the backside there.
Yeah, that's one thing that Fractal is really good at, is making your cables easy to get to.
I mean, Clayton is all about fucking cable management. Good God.
It's important.
I agree. My wires are driving me crazy. I freaking hate them, but the only reason you hadn't done them yet is because you were
haven't
doing
done this.
building the PC.
Oh, come on.
Which is going to be interesting to see if you decide where you're going to put the server, if that's going to go in my room or your room.
I don't know. Haven't really made a call on that.
Hopefully we'll be all in one room soon. We will be able to get a different place that has like an actual wide open floor of space so that we can have a carpet board office at home.
I'm gonna come through.
Oh, I see. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat, guys.
It's a sharp turn.
So there's these little
Slats
right there,
to pass through.
and so you can go through there and go right to the board.
Yeah.
Instead of having to come over here all the way. That is pretty freaking neat. I've not seen that. That was not like that on yours.
Yeah. So that'll be okay. I'd like to hide that. I might be able to find like a 90-degree adapter so that it shoots it directly into there. Maybe. I don't know. That's okay. I'm okay with that. We'll take care of that later. Okay. So that's run. Before we get too far into this, will you get me your power supply so we can start running those cables as well? And this is part of the case. These little Velcro strips are pre-run, which is super freaking sweet.
Thank you, Tall, for the host.
Oh yeah, thanks, Jack.
He says he's never known how to host people. Well, now you've learned.
Now you do. We're all learning today.
God, this is what's heavy about a fucking PC right here, guys.
Okay, so there's this little back plate where you could mount yet another drive behind your motherboard, but I fear the back plate for the cooler is going to take up too much room. So that's another piece gone.
There's so much crap and
Oh,
all
yeah.
this stuff that you buy.
All your
There's a special bag
pouches and
for the
carrying
fucking
cases.
power supply.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Enjoy
This is
that.
so extra.
Alright, so I know that's going there, so I will bind that in place.
This is the power supply. What I'm holding in my hand, right?
Yes, that's power supply.
The cords alone are half the fucking weight in this damn thing. The power supply comes in its own fancy freaking bag too. Oh my god.
So,
I was just testing. What GPU did we get? We got a 1080 Ti.
a 1080 Ti for the Win 3 hybrid GPU. So it's a blower style with a radiator for liquid cooling as well.
Okay.
So-
this is not what you need, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. I thought you would need the cords.
I mean, but the cords have to go somewhere, so.
I wasn't sure.
So, get a little bit more room here. That's gonna go slide in here. And we're gonna mount it so that the fan is down. So it has its own fresh air.
Okay, so this is the fan.
Yeah.
So this.
Oh, good. And the text is even facing the right way. So a lot of times when you mount it,
Oh, it's on both sides. So
like
it doesn't
if
matter.
you had done it this way, like if they had mounted it on this side, some of them that we have at work, all the power supplies are upside down. And it's such a minor thing, but it gets on my nerves.
Tal says, who's that by? The GPU.
Oh, it's a EVGA, sorry.
That doesn't lay down flat. Is it supposed to lay down flat? There's like a bump in the. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll kind of latch in.
And so that's my power supply button.
Yep.
That's how I turn the PC on.
That's the master. Well, no.
I know. That's the
Button on
button
top,
to turn
yeah.
it on.
But
yeah.
this is your kill switch, essentially.
Oh my
So-
god, I love kill switch.
Do I tab these over there? Are there any screws in that bag?
Let's find out. Oh, here's some screws.
What is that?
There are. What is?
Wait a second. What is this?
What is that?
Oh, that's.
Why is all that shit necessary?
Okay, so this is actually really cool. It's a little black rectangle with a 24 pin on the other side. It is specifically for testing. So all it does is jump these two pins right there. You can't see it, but there's two pins inside there. And all it does is just close that circuit. So you would plug in your 24 pin over there.
This massive ass thing?
Yeah, hit the switch, and if your fan spins, that means your power supply works.
Oh, that would have been helpful for that one guy.
Yeah, so I helped a guy in the G1 community, because he put his PC together, but he couldn't get it turned on. And we went through like so many steps, and I was like, at this point, it's either your power supply or it's your board. And I don't think it's the power supply because there was two little lights on the back side, so it was getting power to the board. And I was like, I think it might be your board.
Was that the board he had just bought too?
Yes, it was a brand new board. It was an X470, so it was an AMD build. And I was like, I don't know everything about AMD builds, but just kind of basics here. I don't think this board is responsive. And sure enough, like 4 days later, he was like, yeah, I'm sending it back. Who was it? MSI? Gigabyte was sending him a new board. So it's for like 30-40 cents of plastic. It will eliminate so much confusion.
So why do I have so many of these? I'm not going to use all of these. This is completely unnecessary.
No, we're going to use very few of those, in fact.
And then we're just going to have extras?
Yes.
Good thing I have a bag.
Your GPU will use 2 8-pins, so we'll run 2 of those. But for now...
Do you need any of these, or should I move them out of the way?
Just yet.
Okay, then I'll move these. Oh, here's the important part.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Where did you build your first PC? Was that
Me?
at... Yeah. Were you at Fidelity still?
I don't know. I honestly don't remember. What do you... I mean, are you talking about ever, or like ever built a PC for myself?
Ever... No, not for yourself. I mean, ever built a PC. And modding doesn't count. I mean, from the ground built. That one that we just bought, or that we just built, that was your first build. So, how long ago was that? Right? That was your first one you've ever built. Yeah. 10 years I've been with you.
Yeah. It feels about right.
God, 10 years.
Yep. Alright.
Come July.
Yeah. These screws do not feel secure. I feel like they're stripping.
That's not good.
I mean,
You never want to strip a screw on a PC build. That way you
they're
can move
holding,
everything around.
but they just don't. They don't ever like. Okay, so that one locks in. That one feels like it stopped. The rest of them just like felt like they kept spinning. All right, power supply's in. Ugh. So now we'll start running these cables and tucking them down into that little gap there.
Okay, what cables are we going to be running?
So first, we're going to run these. Hold on, let me see if I can get these out of the way. So I know that that's audio. These are power. Where do those go on the board? The audio headers are right here. And your power is...
Right slot right there.
Will you give me a flashlight?
Yes.
Can't read any of this. Oh, I meant one of the... Like the one back there on the wall.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright. So, your... Oh, what is that? Is that your power jumpers? Such a weird layout. Huh. Okay.
Okay.
They're usually like lined up next to each other, but these are stacked on top of each other, which makes them look weird. Okay. Alright. Sure. So your HD audio is way back there. So that one's gonna go. That's my other favorite thing about this freaking case, is that they have drilled holes all through the backside. So you can just pass through cables exactly where you need it.
That is pretty freaking
It's
neat.
so good.
Jack says, I don't know what's been happening recently, but GTA on Twitch has been on 1, 2, 3 all this week. Loads of big streamers are playing it.
I saw that. I was looking last
There's a couple
night.
events going on right now, I think, for RP and money.
I was like, why are there so many people playing GTA right now? I mean, like, yeah, I like it, but
Well, it has its ebbs and flows, which is
Yeah.
why we stopped doing
it definitely goes in phases.
the community game nights, because we weren't getting as much of a response from them.
Right.
So I know we've had some people ask for them lately, and we said, oh, that's fine. If it's something that people want to do, then we'll do it. It's just we need to
Right.
know that that's what
There needs to be people there
wants.
and also something to do. And we were kind of running out of both.
I mean, let's be honest, who isn't over there?
Yeah. Their fault for making the freaking airport so fun.
So stupid, you guys.
Alright. That cable is captured there. Gonna run that over there. That works. Our front panel pins. That's an endeavor for later. But it does go down through there. Alright, so next will be that big fat 24 pin master power.
Big fat 24 power.
Big fat.
No?
Why? Oh, that's a weird. What?
Yes, there's another one.
No, it's right. I've never seen it done like that. So on this end, it's all one chunk. It's all 24 pins. On this one, it's split into two. And I've never seen it pinned out that way. Okay. Yeah, and it's even like that on the power supply. That's okay, whatever.
Can I do it?
Yes. So, see these top ones there? The small one goes to the small one, big one to the big one. I'd recommend doing the big one first. There you go. Get it all lined up.
There you go.
All good?
Yep.
Check. If it's clicked in, yeah.
Heard the click on that one.
Uh-huh. So now, we're gonna run that out the back. And this big fire hose of a cable becomes a problem.
Where does that go now?
That comes back out, and I'll pass it to you in a second. I'm cropping this cable, or retaining it.
Oh, it's gonna go to the board up there.
Uh-huh.
You really want to put it through that one? What about putting the one so next to it?
Oh, it's higher. Okay.
Yeah, do the one up higher.
I thought it was lower. Oh, that's a tight fit. Oh, that's a tight fit. So, might have to get creative. And now I'm very thankful that they've split this into two pieces, because this 124 pin won't fit through that gap, but the smaller ones will.
But you can switch the sides.
Huh?
You're gonna put that on that side.
No.
Oh.
I'm just gonna lead this one through from this side. Or from this side, I should say. It's gotta go this way.
Yes, I see what you're doing.
So one side through, and then the other side through. God, it's such a tight fit.
Why don't you undo that cord and it'll fit through better?
There we go. Okay.
So this 24 will end up.
I'm gonna pass this back to you.
Those are in there.
Oh, okay. You hold those. They won't come back through. There's that one. And there's that one.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Woo! Big one first.
Right.
Line it up.
Done.
Click.
And that one's in. You want to check them?
Yeah. Be sure. Okay.
And this one
This one.
doesn't have a spot for like a orientation on that.
So some of these pins are rounded. So like you'll see this one is square, but this one has like shaved edges.
Yeah.
So it's like domed.
Same on both sides.
And you can look at those and see which direction the dome is.
Mm-hmm.
That's let you know it should fold over this way.
Oh, that's a bit.
And now it's just like,
How it goes.
man, you gotta have that time where you just like
What we'll have to do,
from this
fold it over,
just the race, like
and then that slack will poke out through the back.
you know? But you have to step away from it.
Can't I be able to see? That's the
I
problem.
know, that is the challenge.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere here. There we go.
Good to line up?
I believe so. Now it's just getting in there.
Yep. You can kind of rock it back and forth just a little bit, not violently.
Can't tell if it's in there or not.
Yeah, I'll check. Our cable is like holding us up now.
Uh-huh.
What?
Paul says it's coming along well, Jack does. And then Quentin says work by feel.
That's
yeah,
basically
Fuck
what
yeah.
I'm doing. I may hold on. I may pull it out a little bit farther so it can do a full loop, or think about coming through there.
That is so convenient that there are so many little spots that you can feed stuff up on this. I can get my fingers in there and pull it out.
It'll come out. Back and forth. So.
Can I tell you that your shirt is making me want cupcakes? Can we not?
Yeah, I wonder. Way off camera.
You gotta move the chair then. I don't know how it got moved over again.
Alright, so we have these two up here at the top that are above the board that'll give me a little bit more slack. Yeah, no, there's not going to be any fans there, so I can do that. Problem is seeing if that fat connector will fit back through this frickin' opening. It didn't before, just barely.
Should have plenty of room on the top one.
Yeah, I may have to pull this grommet out. Nope.
It's almost as if they designed it to be able to fit that, huh?
Kinda, yeah, it's a tight fit, I'll say that. Alright, so.
Tight, but fits.
Yeah.
Which way it needs to be reoriented.
Kinda like that. Make sure there's not too much strain on the cable. I can pull a little bit extra slack through there. Okay, that's reasonably as much slack as I can get. So, see if we can plug that in. Get it?
I think so.
And it looks pretty well lined up.
I know I'm lined up, it's just getting it in there. I'm not clicking or anything.
Oh, you do. Oh.
Oh, it's actually in there or not. It's pretty flush on the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna push down with the. Yeah, it's in there. Not coming out, so I'm happy with that.
Alright.
Yeah, the cable, pretty well hidden.
Pretty well in there too. Like everything looks good in there.
Yeah, it's coming from the top of the cable down the side into the 24 pin. So that's pretty clean. And it also makes use of all the slack. I'm gonna run the channel there. So pretty happy with that.
Alright, so we got our power supply in.
So that's your motherboard power. Over here, there's an 8-pin specifically for your CPU power. So you should see a cable with 8 pins that says CPU.
Specific for the CPU?
Yep.
Oh, I immediately saw it on the top.
There we go.
That spit more than I was anticipating.
So some boards use 4 pins for lower power, but since this is a high-powered machine, it's going to use all 8 pins.
Guys, Farm Together is going to look so great.
No, realistically, she's going to be able to play The Division and it won't friggin' hiccup every 4 seconds.
Mine wasn't that bad. I just needed to not be running anything else but The Division and
Right.
I had to and Discord.
Right.
Logan's was just like, fuck you, I'm not running anything in this entire world.
I don't know if he sent out the screenshots, but we have screenshots of his CPU usage. It is just brick walled at 100%, the entire graph. That's going to go up there. So you kind of hold them together. and then kind of stick them
Do I
in.
want to do them like this, where I wrap the cord around that way, or do I want to do it?
Here, lay down. So, the catch is on the top, so you'll see where this little tongue is, so that needs to be on top.
Okay. Do it like that?
Uh-huh.
That's not going to wrench the cords too much?
Yeah. They're made to be bent a little bit, not like folded in half. If there is,
Got the left in, I just need the right in.
some of them are like have a tongue. Hold on, don't push too hard.
I'm not, I'm pulling out.
Okay. Some of them have a tongue to where you have to push.
I'm sorry. There was a card yesterday at South by Southwest.
Oh, yeah.
And it said, I know someone doesn't pull out. Really?
Okay, so hold on. Take them out so I can show you.
I'm trying to, but
You have to pinch the tongue.
I am.
Okay, so these are not. These go in side by side. You can put in either side first. Each other. But yeah, like some of mine, you have to put in the right side of the cable first, and then clamp it in with the left side. Quentin says, and that's why he's getting a new PC too. Did he just write that, or was that a while ago?
No, he just did that.
Oh.
Because the CPU's brick walled like Logan.
That.
Logan's
yeah.
getting in. Logan's upgrading his current PC, which we're gonna have to try to figure out how we're gonna do that stream, but we'll do that
Yeah.
on a stream ideally. It's just trying to figure out how we're gonna upgrade his PC and still stream his PC.
Yeah.
Like we're still streaming it because he'll be upgrading it.
Going in?
I don't know if it went in or not. It's kind of hard to see. I can use it. The right one is my problem track.
They feel pretty even. Will you turn on your flashlight?
Uh huh.
I think you've got them. So, this is what I do. I take these little PCI shields and use them as like pressing wedges because they're dull and they're not likely to cut through anything. Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Good job.
Oops. Not me to turn on my blue.
Okay, so we're gonna pull that back through there. This is a very bassy track, and I was worried it was getting picked up by the mic.
Quint says I haven't blogged it with his phone, which is also a problem because it's
Well, if we had paid full price for the GPU, that's a $1,500 GPU.
I know, but you got it on sale.
I got it on sale. That's why I got it. It's because it was on sale. So we'll leave that on there for the moment.
Okay.
So actually, I'm gonna mount this fan since I know I'm gonna use it that way.
And he has already had this thing out multiple times. Oh, Quentin says, did they not include the quick adapter for the front I/O? What's I/O?
A quick adapter for the front I/O. Not that I know of.
Bad boy.
Oh yeah. I didn't see anything like that. Possible I could have missed it? Yeah, so we've got our Wi-Fi antenna, a couple of SATA cables.
SATA.
SATA. Yeah. Serial ATA. I don't know what the ATA stands for. Yeah, there's no quick adapter. At least not that I see. Let's...
Who knows? It could be on the
Who knows?
table is too.
I mean, I have the individual leads and I can find where they go. It's just gonna take me. Okay.
Let's find them. Quentin says he figured that they might have for an ITX build.
They didn't for mine either. Turn on your phone. Your light for me. Because once I just realized these pins are going to be covered by your GPU. Once this thing goes in, I will no longer be able to see them.
I was waiting to go and do the pins.
Yeah. If that's even where they are, that's the thing. I've never seen them stacked like that. That's the crazy thing. Unless it's in the book. That's the only way to see the description of those pins. Okay.
Oh, there was also okay.
Front panel audio. USB power. That getting close. ATX 12 volt. The RGB stuff. That's in Dutch, so that's no help. 13. Okay, is that it?
While you're figuring that out,
God, I think that's it.
I'm gonna talk about some of the games we saw yesterday. So there was a game called Joggernauts. Joggernauts.
Joggernauts. Yeah, I remember that one.
That one's pretty cool. It's a 4-player, and you're each individual color: blue, red, green. I can't remember what the fourth color was.
Probably
Ideally, it'll be yellow. And so basically, you're on the planet or something, and so you're 4 of you, and you're in line. And as you go through the terrain, and you're constantly running, you can't stop. As you go through the terrain,
It's an auto runner.
as you go through the terrain, there are objects that are your color. And so there's 2 buttons, he said. One, to bring yourself to the front of the line so that you can hit the colored object, which doesn't hurt you. Get rid of it.
Right.
And then what was the other one? It was 2 button
Jump.
interactions. I don't know if it was jump or not.
I think I remember seeing them jump at times.
Maybe. That was a pretty cool game. I'm interested in that one. There was a golf one that, oh my god, what was it? What the golf?
What the golf?
What the golf?
What the golf? You need to look up right now.
I need to put that on our Steam wish list too.
Yeah.
It is a new golf game that takes part of other video games. Like there's a super hot inspired level of What the Golf. There was a Mario inspired one that I saw.
There were so many different takes.
We only watched like 3 levels and we were like, we gotta stop because we didn't want to ruin it.
Uh-huh.
That one, I don't know if it's actually, I couldn't get my internet to work in that convention to see if it was live now, or I think it was because they were doing a giveaway for it.
So it tells me what it is. It just says it's labeled Panel 1. Like, I get that. I realize what it's called, but I need to know what it is. Okay, so, good lord, I never thought I'd have use for this tiny magnifying glass
Not out yet. It's gonna release in 2019.
that comes with my screwdriver kit.
Holy snickerdoodle.
So, do you see those letters?
Are you fucking kidding? There's no way you would ever be able to read those without a fucking
That's
magnet.
what tells me what's the power switch, what's the reset button, what's the hard drive activity light. There's usually like power SW.
This is fucking ridiculous. It is literally illegible. Why would you not just do a part of the board with a bigger view?
Just magnify it. Oh my god.
So ridiculous.
Like, I'm debating taking a picture of it on your phone and zooming in.
Give it to me. I can tell you what's on it with the micro.
I want to see if that works. If this will even focus this close. I mean, it's the same distance, so the focus length is the same.
Would you like me to hold the book while you take a
Yes,
picture?
please.
Okay.
This is what my boss does at work. He takes pictures of everything as documentation. Alright, so you have a picture of that. Hey, look!
So fucking.
It's legible now!
So fucking stupid.
Hold on. Oh, I took it sideways, so now it's going to be wrong. Okay. Alright. So...
Except it's this way.
Yeah, so okay. So that's power LED. The first 2 pins are power LED. These 2. Okay. Whew! Exciting stuff. So, we've got power. Which one is that? Power LED, positive and negative. Does it tell you which one's positive and negative? No, it doesn't. Doesn't matter, it's just an LED. HD LED and reset. Those will go.
This is
This is like the micro modeling portion of it. Should I pass it through there? It would look better.
Where's it coming from?
Right there.
No, where's it coming from? Where's it start?
It's they're traced back here.
I would do it through that one right there.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try and get back on the camera here in a second. You can at least see what I'm doing. Alright, so power LED is the first one, right? Let's clean off a little bit. Like that. These are fans that we will come back to later. So these say power LED on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you hold them next to each other, you go that. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So now using your diagram, do the rest.
Okay, so reset. Now what goes next to that? What's HD LED?
So that's your hard drive activity light. This may or may not have it.
It says right there HD LED.
There you go.
And it goes in the
Bottom two.
oh, because it has two holes.
Uh-huh.
No matter what direction it goes. Going this
So
way.
it looks like. Hold on, where's the book? Most of these are just open circuits, and all you're doing is completing the circuit, so positive and negative doesn't actually play into it. But it looks like maybe negative on the left.
It doesn't tell me which one's negative or which one's positive.
Yeah, you face them all the same direction. Ow. I didn't pop it, I just leaned on it and my knee popped.
Ha! I got that one.
Good job.
Now, reset goes behind that one.
She's got this big empty area right here where there's not going to be anything. But I'm going to get two RGB SSDs because this has dual RGB outputs. It has RGB 4-pin and then next to that it also has the 5-volt addressable RGB header, which is ridiculous. Like, I've never seen a motherboard with both types of RGB output. That would be like having 12-volt RGB and 5-volt RGB on the same board, and that might exist, I've just never seen it. Good?
All in.
Alright, let me check.
Is there any more I need to know about?
Be all of them.
The other stuff more in the little diagram.
Right, but it may be for that things that your case doesn't do.
Okay.
So like some cases just don't have a reset button. So that reset switch, that cable doesn't exist.
Oh,
There's still
okay.
pins for it because the motherboard has to support it. Case can't do it.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we've got those run. So now I need to lock those cables in place.
Glenn says that he's seen a couple boards that have both.
Really? Huh. See, I guess I just got used to my case, or my board. I guess because, like, addressable RGB was such a big thing, they're like...
Amy asked if you can use both at the same time.
I think so. It's all software controlled, so I'd like to think you can. And that's actually what I was thinking, because that Cooler Master Cooler uses just 4-pin RGB. That's why I couldn't use the RGB with my motherboard, because my motherboard only has the 3-pin, or not 3-pin, but 5-volt addressable RGB.
So, your build, I love you.
Okay.
But your build
It was complicated.
was very complicated.
It was very complicated.
Yeah.
Okay. So, got cables run. It is time for that
Yours was also like half the size of this fucking case.
Well, looking at it like this, my case is almost twice the size because mine's a cube.
I guess that's true.
Everything was laid flat.
But it was so tiny to work in there.
It was a very tight working space. Okay, so now the GPU goes in.
Okay.
So, you hold the radiator, and I will slot in the card. And this comically large.
Oh my god,
that's my favorite
ridiculous.
part of this is how much of this case this card takes up. It is laughable.
Yours is not near as this big.
No.
Okay.
Like
I don't
proportionally?
remember it being, I don't remember your
So-
card being that big.
Very important. This is, got a hair on myself. This is why I wanted either a blower style or a hybrid style GPU, because there is legitimately about 1/4 of an inch between the power supply and the GPU.
Power
And
supplies, don't they get hot?
they can, but this has its own fresh air supply through the bottom.
So it's not gonna get hot and set my GPU.
No, but also this has its completely unobstructed fan where there's nothing here, and also another fan is going to be on the floor, jetting fresh air into that GPU.
Gotcha.
So we should be good.
Quentin answered Amy as well and says, I think you can. You just gotta make sure you use the right plug for the addressable RGB.
Right.
Oh god.
So
RGB.
in my favorite thing for motherboard manufacturing, 4-pin is 4 pins. I think it's ground, positive, negative, and then color,
Okay.
something like that. There's a pin for each.
Okay.
Addressable RGB is ground, current, and then color. So
3.
yes, the current goes over 1 pin, so it's missing one.
Top. And you were giving me shit for being dirty-minded.
It's my favorite thing.
You did all that for a fucking joke.
It's a shocker plug. All right. So this is the tricky part of this. Will you hold this side up a little bit? Now I gotta use these screws.
Are you actually gonna screw it in place?
Yeah.
Okay.
It needs to be locked in.
Where in the fuck are you gonna be screwing it in?
Down there.
Oh, I can't see down there.
Okay. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. Here's my head that I was using.
For your shocker?
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go get some magnetic screwdriver because this is gonna be a nightmare otherwise. Still on?
No.
Okay. So I've got what I believe are 2 magnetic screwdrivers. There we go. Heck yes.
By the way, I already had it in the hole.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Oh.
Told you, I'm here. You should use me. I have tiny fingers.
Yeah.
It's supposed to actually do anything? No! Stupid magnetic sucks!
Well, that's why you put it on the screw first and you position it on the screw.
No, it pulled it out of my fucking slot. Can you pull my hair back on the other side?
Teamwork, folks.
Now, unmagnetize and leave my fucking screw alone.
We have to set it.
It is set.
Well, then you should be able to take the screwdriver away and it won't move.
There's nothing for it to go into on the other side. It's a hole.
What do you mean?
Where's it screwing into? I just see air.
It's that the other side of that is threaded.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Actually,
It just feels like it's not springing anything.
thought about using thumb screws, but it's fine.
Oh, that's where it's screwed in.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
The slot over here.
Yep, top one. That was just spinning.
Yeah.
What? Oh, they are both just spinning. What?
I told you. That one got tight though.
No, it didn't.
Tighter.
I mean, it kind of settled in place, but are these like small screws? Magnetized or not?
You're trying to take them out?
Yeah. Might have to use thumb screws.
That one's still.
Not wrong though?
You're talking about your shocker.
Oh, yeah. Just pushing it out as you. Okay, that's weird. So it makes me wonder if these. Yeah, those are bigger screws. Okay then. We're using thumb screws.
Maybe.
I just dropped it in there.
Put it in that way? Okay, good. Do I have to actually thumb it in, or there's a screw on the top?
Yeah, yeah. You can set it by hand.
Oh, okay. I was attempting to thumb it in too.
Yeah.
Can you move it over a little bit? Oh, yeah. Funny.
That. That's my grip.
Okay, leave it right there.
What you can do is do the top one to lock it in place. I won't have to hold. Start to grip. they're gonna start to resist you because this hasn't had any screws pushed into it yet.
Pull up on.
And once you get the top two in. Now you can kind of semi set those. Ugh. And one of my favorite things about this case is that almost every mounting point for just about every external accessory has a rail on it. So you can slide everything. Because like in my case, like here's where the drill hole was. And that was the only place to put things. But on these, it's a rail. So there's like, if I just had like another millimeter that I could move this thing, everything would be fine. But on this, they give you sometimes like 2.5 inches of just like, here, there. How about there? Here? No. But they're not.
Okay. I have a rail here, so tell me where you want this set before I tighten them.
That's why I say you can kind of semi-set them. And once we've got everything kind of where we want it to be, we can start locking things in.
Okay.
But that's really good. I like that. And this is pushing outward, so.
So right now we're gonna have a fan here,
Yes.
which is gonna pull. So this is the bottom of the case here. So
Yeah.
there's little knobs here so we can get air underneath. So the air will come in from the bottom here into this fan, which is gonna shove it into the GPU fan.
There's
which
also
will
a
be able
filter
to keep
here.
this cool here.
There will be. It
There will be a
slides
filter.
on.
Okay. And then so that's gonna pull up, and then it will have the fan air go through here, which will exhaust and pull it out.
Yep.
So this side is actively pulling out the hot air, and this side is gonna be actively pulling in
so-
the cool air.
Our air is primarily going to be injected from bottom front and ejected top right or back right, top back, bottom front, top back.
So you refused for me to put my current PC on the floor on carpet.
Yep.
And I was bitching about it because I wanted more desk space. And now that we built second PC, I immediately understood why it had to be that way. I'm gonna step off camera real quick and check out my leg. Because
Your bruise?
it is now hot to the touch.
Is it?
Yes.
You've got a compound fracture.
What the fuck is surprising?
Yeah, there's entire. Well, you're also like bending your jeans, so it's like putting a lot of pressure on that.
Oh, it's fucking swollen.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you've got a lump.
You see on the different sides?
I can see a lump on your thigh, yeah.
It's hot.
Where's
It's hot.
there it is.
The bruise?
Don't see the bruise. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of discoloration.
A little?
Yeah.
It's a knot. I can. Fuck. Now you know why I was throwing things after it happened, because it hurts so bad.
So, we have.
You hit the car hits back.
Yeah, really.
It was his fucking car too.
I think I'm gonna put it.
It was my car. I probably would have just punched the fucking mirror off.
I think I'm gonna put it right there in the middle to cover the entire gap.
Okay, let me screw it in.
Because there's the reservoir, the radiator has like two end pieces that go to the top and bottom. So I want that to cover the remainder of the
Tighten one of them, and then
Yeah.
I'll finish all of them.
there we go. I was like, when is this thing gonna grip?
Well, we didn't tighten it very much at all. We just barely fit in there.
Okay. Okay, that locks in nicely.
Thanks.
Alright, I like how this is coming together.
I like that I'm getting to participate in it a lot more.
Do bottom one first.
Oh, like first stuff.
Yeah. Next we need to run power for this card. I'm very thirsty.
You have your LaCroix?
I do have a LaCroix.
He drinks fancy water.
Amy asks, what did you do?
So I was pulling the trash can and the recycling bin back into the garage, and I was walking between our two cars, and I hit the side mirror of Clayton into my leg. Right here.
Yeah.
You can't see that on camera. Look to the other side. Right there, and it's swollen and a big old bruise. And it's only gonna get worse.
Yeah.
And it's hot to the touch.
So I'm gonna leave that fan off for now. We'll come back to that later.
Get older, you get more delicate.
You do. Tell me about it. Okay. So let me know if you have two cables in that kit labeled GPU or PCI or something like that.
I have CPU.
Another CPU? Okay, sure.
I have the actual power part. Goes into the wall.
Uh-huh.
I have SATA.
Alright, don't need that just yet.
EVGA.
VGA.
VGA.
Yeah.
You only need one?
I need two of them, please.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
There's actually a third one here. Oh,
yeah.
there's a fourth one.
Okay, so
And whatever this is.
that is a Molex to 4-pin adapter.
I'm not gonna lie, I was trash talking these little fancy
That's
bags
cool,
earlier,
man.
but the thing we're sitting on is an ottoman full of electronic shit.
Yeah, it is.
And I think I may get some of these. I mean, okay, so I drink Crown Royal a lot. I don't drink as much as I used to. And so I have all of our tools and stuff is organized
in
by Crown
bags.
Royal bags.
Jesus Christ.
So now I'm gonna have to start drinking Crown Royal more, and so I can get those bags. Amy says, "Ooh, ice pack." You know, that was a freaking genius idea, Amy. I think I'm gonna do that after we're done with stream. I absolutely have an ice pack in there I stole when I went home last. Quinn says, "I think Red Dripper and XE need 2 CPU plugs."
Yeah, I think there are even some lower, like AM4 chips that have an 8-pin and a 4-pin, which is ridiculous. I'm just like, that's so much power. But yeah, you're right, because Threadripper, that is a physically large chip, so I can imagine them pushing a lot of voltage to that chip.
I was making fun of you with your fancy ass water over there.
Okay.
But seriously, PSA of the day, you should drink more water.
Drink my water.
I am not a huge fan of water. It has to be like cold water. Or I've been doing the carbonated flavored water.
Me and water, not so much.
And this is
HEB
1 quart, 1.8 ounce. 1 liter. It's a liter. But fucking liter, okay? And so it's like 4 cups. And it's HEB, so it's off-brand cheap. It's like 48 cents a bottle. And it's for like, and I just drink like 1.5 pieces a day. Hold up a lot better than what I was doing before. Drink more water, especially because some of you guys live in Florida. It's gonna get fucking hot.
Yeah. Drop dead a heat stroke.
Quinn says, I don't know about AM4. I thought they had 6 or 8.
So the guys, PC that we were working on the other day, it was an X470 board. I don't think it was a Threadripper board. But again, I don't know a terrible lot about AMD, so it could have been. I don't know. But yeah, his had, it was either a 6-pin and a 4-pin or an 8-pin and a 4-pin. I know it had 2 separate CPU power inputs, and they were like, if you're not overclocking, you don't need to use the second one because the CPUs. Yeah, I've like Threadripper chips are like like half the size of a dollar bill almost.
Oh.
It is an enormous chip.
I don't know what size dollar bill. I don't
Okay.
I don't carry cash.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. No.
I guess you know that's actually. I don't know. I think people that carry cash are it's a dying breed.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, did I plug in? I did plug in.
Gosh, babe, maybe I should be doing.
So you'll notice this other spare 2 pins. Just hold it in with your hands. These do actually have locking tongues. Yep. The retainer clip goes down.
And where's this going?
Through the back plate.
Which?
Probably the lower one. Yeah. Pass it through next to that thing. Hold on. Gotta get some cables out of your way. Alright, that's one coming through.
Where are those going to come back up and plug in?
Down there to the power supply.
God, it's so convenient that there's these holes in this case. That's
They've-
so fucking great.
They've given you a lot of room.
That's a good choice for a case.
I think.
Quentin says he's been mainly hold on, back up. And I can believe an X4070 board could have 2 plugs since it's known for good power delivery. Since
Okay.
he's been mainly looking at B350s and.
Yeah, so again, I kind of have to translate it to what I know about Intel. I believe that like the H370s are kind of the lower power outputs. See if I can get away with this. Drop all these. Oh, it doesn't. No.
I'm gonna go get the gray.
I'll have to use this one.
Oh, did you put this on here?
No, that's an EVGA one.
But you can take this.
Do we have any other ones in that bag?
From EVGA?
Yeah.
No.
Or I saw.
I mean, we have your ream of them in my room. Gray one.
No, I know, but I thought there was a bunch of them
Oh, and this
from EVGA that
And this
yeah,
thing?
they give you a bunch of tethers. Otherwise, we can use this one. Yeah, I got no problem with that.
Oh, this box kind of stinky.
They're zip ties. Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
That was another cord. It was so hard.
Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of stacks. Yes!
Love your fucking cord management.
Love it! Love it.
I think you might love it more than you love it.
Not a chance.
Aw, thanks. Oh, it's a good thing Logan's not here. Give me shit about being all lovey with you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So those are tied together. May try to find a better way to do that.
And our power supply is down there. So this is the hole it needs.
Yeah.
There.
Is that where the rest of them? Yeah. So what you can do is pull the whole length of the cable out, as much as you can get, plug it in, and then we'll suck the rest, the excess back through and try to manage it.
Will you lay down?
Here, hold on. I am flatter.
Okay, so that's all those.
We all know
So-
Logan and Clayton are the best couple of the group.
Yeah. For real. They're married in GTA. Now, where the fuck do these bad boys
So
go?
there should be also another set labeled VGA. There are, and wouldn't you know, they're the farthest back.
Here.
There's a bunch of VGA. Oh, okay, yeah. There's as many as the cables they get. The
That
VGA
would make
1
sense.
looks like.
Which do you want to go in that slot?
uh,
Your cord management. Do we have any? Okay. You want it on this side, or maybe try to get around?
I can't.
I can do it this way, but then it's gonna be wrapping around these. Or I can try to go. Honestly, we need to unplug these.
Okay.
Can we unplug these?
Yeah.
God, I'm getting to be like you with cord management.
Uh huh.
Time to get some. What?
Oh, some SLI.
Oh.
Wait till you see how much room we're using of this case.
And fans.
Yeah.
Okay. I may have to get this one. Get it. Is that finger straight? Yeah. Thank you. Alright, now, lights.
Lights.
Okay, so both of these on this side. This one. Why would they do VGA 1 there and then start 2 up here, 3, 4?
I don't know.
Do you want me to put 1 and 2 or do 1 and 4?
Just do 1 and 2.
Just in case.
Yeah, logically, in case they have like.
That basically 1 and 2 only speak
Yeah.
unless
3
there's
and 4
something
won't work unless 1 and 2 are occupied.
fucking bullshit like that, right? Okay.
The rest is.
Would you stop? Alright, now let's pull the VGA ones back out of the fucking way. Doing okay here?
Uh huh. That bend may not make it, so you may have to pull the cable through. Okay.
No, what?
So hold this. We may have to. There we go. There. Now it's taking up very little space.
Perfect.
But
I wanted.
the problem is that I now have to eat up all this length.
Well, you can eat that up in a minute after I get those over.
We're probably gonna run these over here. Out there. Run out the length.
Okay, at least you're running out on the outside of my box instead of inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I've got
These were already pre-run, so they should be fine.
my 4-pin. 4-pin
Nope,
first.
CPU first. This is the front and back.
Oh. Oh. I didn't plug that one in. This one? Oh, wait in. There we go. Okay. Now my 24.
Uh-huh.
Woo! Little fingers.
He goes, oh, I'm sure ITX isn't meant to much wiggle room. Wait till you see.
Okay. Oh.
Good job.
Thanks.
Wait, so what I'm trying to do is try to keep this air passage through
Clean.
so that it has room to shove air in.
And we have room for the fucking fan there.
Also, I just realized,
What?
hold this. On the front of this GPU, there's a grill here where it can actually take in air from the front. Which
Oh, that's pretty
I
cool.
didn't realize that. Mine does not have that.
Right, and it's all another fan. Guys.
Well, no. That's just like, it's an open thing so that it can hold in air. Okay. Next, I think.
Is it time for the cooler? I
Cooler.
think it's time.
Hold on. Let me go down the list. We haven't unplugged any of your freaking I/O pins, or your front panel pins. We have motherboard, CPU, GPU 1 and 2. Fan has its own power, or this pump has its own power supply. Memory M2, CPU. Yeah, I think we are ready for cooling.
I'll lose my phone. I put it in a box. I'm gonna close that box.
Yeah,
You have the cooler.
I have the cooler.
You have the cooler. No, I have the cooler.
You have the cooler.
It's over here.
One of us probably has a cooler.
Shit, we forgot about the cooler.
Yeah.
Fucking cooler, man. Fucking hate coolers.
Alright.
This is the one we originally bought to use on yours, right? This was the first initial
Yes.
purchase
Yes.
that we were going to use on your PC.
No.
Quinn says he has the cooler. Shit. I gotta go drive to Quinn's house.
Alright.
I'll see you back in
You guys
2
in
days.
3 days, yeah.
Oh, that's with no sleep. 3 days with sleep.
So this is the cooler that we bought because the one that I bought didn't fit.
Oh.
I bought the H110i and I thought I had bought the H100i, but the H110 is a 280 millimeter and I can only fit a 240.
Okay.
This can actually fit a 280, but we only have a 240.
Oh.
So, here's our, so like that is a, you can't see that, whatever. That is a 4-pin RGB. And these fans are RGB as well. And this comes with splitters. And then 3-pin power supply. So this should be fairly simple. But we gotta do a little bit of prep first.
But I mean, it's the cooler. It's never fucking simple.
Not
Get
a
in there,
chance.
and all of a sudden, he realizes it only fits as 100 or something.
Yeah, will you move those screwdrivers? Because I'm gonna be working up here. Alright. So first we have to dress the water block. There should be some baggies in there. That one is full of stuff I don't need. Those are cables that I will need. Those are ones I don't need. That's for Type X cards. Those are like 2011s. This is what I need. And it's a backplate. And that's the controller, which we may or may not use. If this software can figure out how to use this, we won't need to use that.
So what are you doing now? Oh, you're putting on the sides. It's
So
what
yes.
you will use to secure down in there on the card.
Yes, this bracket screws onto this
Do you
water
need this
block. Not just yet, but eventually yes.
And I'm here to screw, you know.
What's that?
I'm here to screw the screws in on my build of my PC, you
Okay.
dirty-minded fool.
Here. You take that and the screwdriver. Do it in that top one. So you put it in the right hole now.
Yeah, that will end everyone's night.
Grab it.
No, you've moved my hole. You've got some talent on you, sir.
All right. We have another screw?
Are they from here?
Yeah. That's funny. Quintus, I have a cooler.
You know, with our bad luck with coolers, it wouldn't fucking surprise me.
All right, the other plates and a screw.
And a screw.
A screw.
A screw.
And screw.
See how much easier that was with us both doing it? We have no fourth.
Oh crap. Don't even start with me. Don't even.
Don't fuck with you.
Don't even start with me with that.
I will start with you. Shit.
Don't start with me.
Okay, you want to tighten them all to your happiness?
Yeah. To my happiness.
To your happiness.
To happiness.
Screw just a little bit more for you.
To happiness. Happiness.
I feel like we're at a wedding and doing a toast.
To happiness. I've screwed them, all 4 of them, to my happiness. Alright. So, here's where I have to make a call.
God. Who we calling?
Quinn. We can either do push or pull. I'm thinking about doing pull. Well, see.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Push or pull what, love?
I was going to explain that.
Okay.
So with push, the fans go on this side. So like, imagine this is like right there.
Okay.
With push, fans go on this side and push air through the radiator. Now that makes it a little bit easier to clean because, well, because the dust tends to get trapped on the fans and not on the radiator grill. Or I could do pull, which would eat up like another inch or so of this hose, so we don't have excess hose kind of hanging around. I don't think that's going to be a problem. So I think I'm going to do...
So if you were to put this here and you had the fans on this side and you were pulling, you'd be pulling air...
No. The air still travels the same direction. It's just a matter of the fans on this side or the fans on this side.
Oh, okay.
Because they will push the air through this side or pull the air from this side.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I get you.
Yeah, the direction doesn't change.
Put the fans outside the case.
See, that's what I'm thinking. It makes them easier to clean. Okay. So
Considering it's going to be me having to do any kind of fucking cleaning, even if it is something PC related.
Yeah.
The word clean, dust, and Clayton never in the same fucking sentence, other than Clayton won't dust a fucking thing.
Or there's no dust in Clayton's PC.
Too clean.
It is clean. Because it is clean. Give me one of those fans. Alright. So these are the Cooler Master like MF 120s. Mother effing 120s. So, let's see.
Amy, how do you feel about curse words if you're still in chat?
Here, hold that water block. Thank you. So if I were to do a pull, fan radiator goes there, and
That's not fitting.
that is not fitting. That's like smushed between.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be that close.
Nope. It's like 2 millimeters. It's like
Oh god, you can't get it out now. Jesus Christ. You've gone in too deep, sir.
yeah. I'm like Sum 41. I'm in too deep. Hold on, let's see here. Because this top one will mount just fine. That's going to go above the GPU. But this bottom one is our problem
What
child.
can I fucking say about the fucking coolers?
Hey,
It's never
I could have
fucking
never
easy.
imagined that this cooler would yet again cause an issue with this build.
This fucking cooler. Fucking hate it.
Alright, well, those fans won't fit.
Are we going to Micro Center?
We need some different fans.
Clint goes, yep, I was thinking you'd hit the GPU.
Some slimmer fans, if you will. Alright, go grab your purse.
Okay, I'll be back.
Alright. So yeah, so these are standard 25 millimeter fans. We need some slimmer. Ideally we need like. Can't you put them on the other side of the panel? Yes, you can, but I don't have it. That leaves like very little room for it to actually grab any air and pull through. Lucky for you guys, we anticipated this. So we've got some Noctua A12 by 15 fans down there that are 15 millimeter thick fans.
That are ugly as shit. And I mean literal shit.
She hates.
Look at them.
Yeah.
Can I just open up? Yeah. Look at it.
Yeah.
It looks like poo.
It's Noctua brown. That is their look.
It is ugly as shit.
All right.
But they couldn't. Pretty RGB would have been nice, you know.
So yeah, we won't get RGB on this, but that's okay. So.
Am I gonna get RGB somewhere else?
So the water block has RGB on it. Your memory does, and then we can also just introduce it in other places.
So I can't use these anywhere?
Since they're 120s, we could technically mount one right there.
Wasn't there supposed to be a fan going right here?
That's what I'm saying. On the inside.
Oh, okay. I was like, hey, okay.
Um.
Oh God, everyone loves
the Noctua
color. Good God.
All right, so help me lift that out of there. So we'll do a push config. Probably. Push. So we'll mount them like.
It looks like my bra.
Cool.
I'm serious. This is a nude bra color. For anyone out there that has girlfriend or is a girl or wore a bra, that's a nude bra. No one says that's a pretty bra. It's nude. Not attractive. But it says thankfully they started making all black components.
Yes.
Guess what they don't make in black?
They don't make slims yet.
That shit.
Okay, so the current issue is that I need a screw that will pass through that and hit that, which
Okay.
I think I have.
I mean, we have about 20 screws on the table alone, and I don't know what exactly they go for, but you know.
Yeah.
Why not use them?
I think they are in. Give me the other bags that I said I didn't need from that cooler.
There's that bag.
There they are.
Oh, okay. There's one more bag. Oh, good God, Lord. That's a big screw. Oh, I guess it has to pass through that whole thing.
Oh. I think it's not too long of a.
It kind of looks pretty long, unless you screw all the way that's in there.
No, I'm gonna have that much left over. So, let's see here. What can I get away with? There are not those. I'm wondering how I can use these
Rubber ones?
vibration absorbing ones to do.
Do you
Nope,
make
those
that?
won't do.
You need these?
Yes, those are to mount the backplate. So, what I may do, let's see, how can we do this?
Oh, you can't use those rubber things because you can't secure those into the middle of that thing.
Okay, but they have to through. How can I do this? Is there
Looks
a?
like a place sword.
That doesn't. Yes, that hits the radiator, so I can't go too far beyond that. What can I do? Let's see. I'm thinking if we have one of these. Oh, I do need those, so I can't use those.
I'm just gonna figure out how these rubber things work.
Okay. Yeah, they pretty much just stab through it all the way through.
Sounds like I'm having a fucking child.
Well, you can't push them through, you have to pull them through. That's what, you stretch them out, they get thinner. And now good luck getting it back through.
That's weird.
Uh-huh.
I got it. I got it.
You got it.
Jesus, you doubted me.
Alright, so
After how many? After 10 years.
let's think about this for a second.
I mean, I know what to do.
Huh?
I know what to do. I just don't know how to do it.
So the issue is that I have a screw that will pass all the way through. Leaves me too much slack on the other side. How can I take up back?
Another fan in there?
Yeah. Good. Let's see. Are there any more bags in there?
No, that's it for those.
That's it?
Yeah. Those are just silica bags.
Hold on. See if I have anything in my box over there.
How come they didn't come with screws?
So they're kind of intended to be mounted to the case,
Not to a
not to
GPU.
a fan, or not to a yeah.
Quinn says you could have push-pull.
I actually considered that. I think these are gonna leave me with the same result.
Gingerbread dish.
What does that mean?
You were stepping over the cords. You remember when I gingerbread with the gingerbread
yeah.
stream? I screwed that up.
Those
It needs more threads.
right.
Thread it more in there,
Well,
you'll be fine.
if I threaded it too much more, I would be drilling into the
Oh.
fins.
I see.
Yeah. See. Because what I could do is mount them, well, like that. Well, like that.
Oh, I see. And then have the case take up some of that extra room?
Try to, yeah. Or like put it like a washer on there to kind of push it out a little bit. At least for the time being until I can find a shorter screw.
Does it really matter if there's room between the two?
Yes,
Oh.
you want good pressure because that if there's any gaps, the airflow is going to find the easiest path, and the radiator is basically an obstruction. So it's going to go around it before it goes through it.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
So
I
you want it to
understand.
be pressed against so that it has nowhere to go except for through it.
Step through. Okay. See why that's important now.
Wondering what kind of shims I have, or washers or anything like that. No, I saw something. Look in here.
We would need 8 of them?
Yes.
Oh, good God. There's no way we're going to be able to find 8 of them.
Yeah. Won't fit. Do that, because that's meant to thread through there. Kinda does what I needed to, but it doesn't pass through. Okay, let's see here. I could use these. Lasers.
Could. There's like 4 of them, though. And where do those live on?
These are to mount a hard drive on, but since we're not going to do that anyways, we just have them spare.
Right.
So yeah, I may start with that, since I don't. Might do okay.
Plus the base you on the cake.
Yeah, it'll give me a little bit extra space. It'll work. It'll work for now.
Fucking cooler. Fucking cooler.
Every time, it's the effing cooler. bad. I'm gonna do top and bottom with these.
Where'd you get that screw from?
Out of this kit.
Oh, well, there's one right here. I don't know what that's from.
That's a different size. Where did I? Oh, I brought it from over there. Dang it.
For your motherboard. Is that right here? What are these?
Are they the same color?
I don't know. What color are they?
They are. How come I didn't see that? I have lots of them.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 screws.
Uh-huh.
We just need 4 more spacers.
Uh-huh.
And then we'd be fine.
Well, yeah. Well, by the time I get this properly fixed, we won't need any. Like, once I get the proper size screws, flip that over. Tubes are at the top. There we go. Gonna go in like that. Where'd the music go?
Coming? Or
Okay, that'll do for now. I'm not super happy with how that is.
are you only gonna do 1 fan, or are you gonna do 2 fans?
I'm gonna mount all 4. But the other 2 I'm gonna mount with the. Oh, the back.
Can I interest you in a burger for dinner, sir?
You can absolutely interest me in a burger for dinner.
I'm gonna get them.
We going to Hot Dotties?
I want a hot tart.
Oh, heck yeah.
Gonna celebrate this new PC build.
Yeah. I'll give it an hour and a half to download updates for Windows.
Oh, that's true. That's perfect. And I'm going to buy a rake.
Oh, yeah. You and your yard rake and your leaves adventure.
So Clayton's a city boy. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So he didn't ever have to do yard work like what I had to do growing up. And we moved into this house that we rent, and we have a yard, and this is our first post fall winter. And so it's time for
Oh, my back.
It's time for all those shit. I know, Andy, that's what I was saying. It's so bad.
Oh, the brown?
Yes. Just
Well-
have Logan come over to my yard. I would love for him to. Except God knows he would do it probably so terrible just because he's off. And so would Clay. Clay is just like, I'm just going to run the lawnmower over all those leaves and just mulch it.
Yeah.
Which I can understand that, right? But I don't want it to be mulched and still have all of that on my yard. So I'm going to get a rake while he is out of town next weekend and rake the whole fucking yard. So Amy, now that I know you're back in chat, I have a question. Do you like how do you feel about offensive terms on a necklace? Yeah. So, because if you don't mind a necklace that says things like, fuck off, bitch. There was another one I saw earlier, it was a little bit more PG, and I know what to get you for your birthday.
Great.
Would you like me to help or just sit here and watch you do all this? 'Cause I've proven to you multiple times now that when we work together, it works a whole hell of a lot better.
It does, but I'm not good at communicating,
Uh-huh.
so I can't figure out
my
the words
God, they're
to tell you.
so ugly in there. Everything else is black, and then it's just this nude bra fan.
Look at the. Okay. You're literally not going to see it.
Oh, it's saved by that little bit of black slip
Yeah.
right there.
You're literally not gonna see it.
Quinn says, I'll do your yard. I used to do almost all the yard work back home. Quinn's gonna come over, Clayton, while you're out of town.
Okay.
I'm gonna trade.
Okay. Upgrade.
And Amy says, where and what? Okay, so I got them from a convention we went to yesterday. I got the one that says, what, fuck off?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck off. And it's a little heart.
Couldn't remember.
I couldn't remember if it was fuck you or fuck off.
Oh, okay.
Ask me. I'm cutting up on here so you can see it. It's like a metal heart and imprinted in it terms. Kind of. And I took a picture of ones that she has. Her name is Pink.
Pink. P-A-K-E.
And she's got some stores that she sells her stuff in here in Austin. I'm going back next weekend so I can really get you one. So I'm just gonna skip over the ones that I think are probably a little too racy for you.
Uh-huh.
There's one that says "Bite Me,"
Oh,
"Dream
yeah.
On."
Uh-huh.
Then there's some offensive ones like "Fuck Off," which is one I have. "Bitch." There's one that's just got like the shape of Texas in the heart, which is kind of. But then she's got some much that I don't think that you would appreciate. I do like the "Dream On" one or "Bite Me." Those are more like.
I want that one grab.
I should have got those for my cousin. She had some very out there jewelry, which I like. I don't like your run-of-the-mill, I can get it at Old Navy jewelry. Oh God, those fans. They're so ugly. I love you and I appreciate you for solving a problem. Don't think that me telling you how ugly those fans are not
I know.
appreciative.
I need to loosen this or something?
Is something wrong with the thread on that screw? Try a different
It's
screw.
just barely not grabbing. I can feel that it's in place. Not gripping that thread. Oh, it's not in. Loosen these. I'm nowhere near the center of the frame.
Amy says, back off, bitch. That would be perfect. And Quentin says that they're beautiful. So she doesn't have back off, bitch. She has just bitch, dream on, bite me, and fuck off. I should take pictures of her other
Oh, I
necklaces
see.
and stuff.
That cable is pressed. Okay. Yeah, that cable is getting just a little bit in the way. Huh. Can I get that out of the way? Let's see.
That's Instagram.
Does she?
Yeah, there's Instagram with some of her stuff on it.
Oh, cool.
It's at Feetitious
I don't know.
Seraphim. They're words I don't know how to pronounce. I'm gonna hand it. That's her Instagram.
Seditious Seraphim. Good luck with that.
Is that where you want the cords? Is that how you want the fans with the cords coming out the bottom like
Yeah,
that?
but the problem is, this cable, I'm gonna try and tuck it into that little channel there. These little ridges. And try and tuck it into there. I can get away with that.
Definitely fuck off is the best, Amy says. Need some black spray paint.
Popped out.
Where are those gonna plug in at? Where are you gonna feed those back in to get them power?
They will. There's a header on your board specifically for these.
Will that fit how you're doing it?
Yeah.
Where on the board are those supposed to plug in?
Probably up here somewhere.
That is not long enough.
It has extensions.
Okay. Oh, thank God.
Alright, let's see here. God, I can't see anything.
Would you like me to get a light or help hold things?
I don't think it's get away with it. Maybe.
Baby, I'm right here.
I
Just need
know.
you to try to tell me what to do.
I don't know what to say.
You want me to hold these two fans together? That's what you seem to be doing here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll hold these two together. If I can.
Oh. These died. Doesn't grab those threads, and I don't know why. Huh.
Have you tried to thread it just to make sure the threads work in the cooler?
Yeah, but the thing is, it's off by like a millimeter, which is as much as this cable is being pushed away. To get this cable to tuck in there and stay there, I'm gonna try and tuck it into the groove of the one above it. See that?
Okay, so then I need to hold and press my finger right there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, see? Teamwork.
Unseated. Real challenge is going to be doing that with the proper screws that I get to replace this.
Eh.
Okay. It's actually a lot more secure than I expected it to be. Held in place fairly well.
Well, I mean, it's screwed in 4 different places.
So the cool thing is, the long screws are holding the radiator to the fans. The short screws are holding the fans to the case.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all kind of being squished by one another, which I wasn't expecting. I hadn't considered that.
Were you rubbing your eye?
No. Why?
A little bloodshot.
No. Eh,
It looks like you got dust in it. Rubbing it.
these are old contacts, so that's probably my left eye?
Your right eye.
My right eye. Look at those beautiful fans.
Fucking hate those fans.
Beautiful fans. Can't really tighten these too much.
No, because you don't want them to go through and poke.
They won't, but just because they're fully seated, they're just not going to go any farther. But
2 fans.
that's 2 fans, and for illustration, that's about 4 millimeters of clearance from the GPU.
Jesus, that's so little.
That's great. Okay, those are cables. We'll deal with those in a second. All right. Next, the back plate. Where's that thing with the 4 there? So this isn't keyed, I don't believe.
Where the hell is that going to go on the...
Goes on the back of the motherboard.
Oh. Well, why'd that come with the cooler? Oh, because that's the cooler's going on top of the motherboard. Okay.
Now you're getting it. Hold that motor block.
Did you say motor block?
Water block.
I swear it said it sounded like you said...
I mumbled.
Oh.
Pick up the case. Or like from this end. Where my arm is. I need to pull my arm out from under it. There you go. Alright.
I'm only seeing 2 screws.
Wait. Oh, they dropped through. Dang it. Alright. You're gonna have to stand it up. Or else it's gonna fall out the back. They're kind of on a sliding rail.
There.
There you go.
Now you can play it back down.
Actually, if you want to know a neat convenience, I wasn't going to peel this off, but this is a little adhesive strip. It'll help it stay in place.
Oh, we'll do that.
Get in there. Get in there. There we go.
Alright, now put it down.
Gently.
Getting heavy.
It is. It's taking on weight.
And
So-
we're going to...
Hold those, yeah. So this is where we need to figure out how we're going to route these cables. And I think that's real. What?
Amy said, but Clayton, they're ugly. Will they be in the front? And Quentin said, they'll be at least covered by a panel on the front. Yeah, they'll be covered by a panel on the front. And on the side where it's glass where you can look into my case, there is a black little slit there that will cover the ugly brown. So unless you're probably looking at it like from an upwards kind of weird angle, you're not going to see it.
Right.
And Amy, I have decided I'm going to be decorating this case with stickers.
Of course.
There is that. And Jack says, I'm back. How's it going, lads? It's going good. We've got the cooler and the fans installed after a debacle with the fans.
Yeah.
Hence why we have ugly brown fans now. Those were the only ones that we could find in...
Beautiful.
They're ugly. Me and Amy agree those are ugly fucking fans. They're 120 fans so they would fit smaller with the space that we had here.
12 millimeter.
Huh?
12 millimeter.
12 millimeter.
15 millimeter, sorry.
15 millimeter.
Hold on. Hold up.
We got that graphics card installed too, so. Now we just gotta get the cooler block installed.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, it's
Motor-
pretty
the motor
smooth
block?
sailing. Yeah, the motor block.
Okay.
It's smooth sailing after that though. It's just install 2 more fans that we have.
So these are the cap screws that are going to go on that. Newsroom is following us.
Thank you for the follow and is now hosting the board.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for the host.
Appreciate it. All right, so these...
Newsroom, if you have a name and pronoun that you would like for us to call you by, just let us know. Be more than happy to do so.
Make that happen, buddy. Where is my Arctic Silver gel?
Oh, it's down there.
Alright.
We sure about this before you go put paste on
We
there?
are sure about this.
Okay. Are you sure we really want to commit to this?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you sure you want to spend an afternoon doing this?
Sure you want to spend a lot of money doing this? So what he's doing now, can you really, I don't know if you can see it, but he's using this thermal paste.
Yep.
And he put it on that pretty expensive couple $100 card earlier that we installed.
Right.
Onto the board. And now we're going to put that on top of the thermal paste.
So I think the only way to do it is this way. And your
Well, that's not bad.
logo's going to be upside down. It bothers me a little bit.
That doesn't bother me. As long as the tubing isn't bad, that's what I care about.
No, it's got good flow.
What exactly does that thermal paste do for us?
So it is a transfer medium. Even though the aluminum is shaved flat, there are microscopic gaps where air gets trapped. Air is a terrible conductor of heat.
Okay.
That's why like double paned windows are good for heat insulation. So what we want is something that is good at heat transfer.
So we use the thermal paste to
To
fill in the
fill in
holes.
the gaps.
And thermal paste is good about transferring heat, so
Yes.
that way it takes the heat from our board
Right.
into the heat of the
Into the tubes.
cooler, which goes into the tubes. And this is so, for Amy, I'm sure you and I are probably on the same level of like, not too tech savvy. I had to learn this. Oh, hi, Savers. Thanks, welcome to chat.
Hey!
Same thing for Savers. If you have a name and pronoun you'd like to go by, just let me know. So
Hold those
there's
cans.
actually, this is a
Over here.
water cooler. So there is actual water in this fucking tubing of this cooler. And so it's gonna go in one way, it's gonna cool off the board, and then it's gonna come out the other side hot. And then it's gonna go along the fans. On the other side of this fan, there is that, like, list, like, how do you describe this?
Radiator.
It's a radiator.
Fin.
Oh, you're right. It's exactly like a radiator, like a car.
It's literally
And it's
a
going to
radiator.
go through that, cool off, and then come back out cold to go back over to the board and cool it down.
Saber says, I'm doing well, how are you? And I just...
And he or she, Savers, let me know. I know you go by Joe. Gotcha.
What?
And thank you for the follows.
I am called Joe.
Savers.
Buddy?
We are doing good. Figured out the fan problem we were having a minute ago. That's always...
Kinda. We got over there. We at least now know what we need to do. I have screws that are slightly too long, so I'm using hard drive vibration bushings to kind of take up the slack. But I'm gonna go find some more appropriately sized screws. I need to tip this up to press this screw through. There we go. No, it would just kind of slid back a little bit.
Oh, are those the little things I kept trying to give you earlier that you're using now? Yeah.
I don't know.
I kept trying to give you those in the little baggie earlier, and you kept telling me, oh no, these are the ones I kept giving you. But I'm not sure what to go to.
So these are for X series chips. So you have an 8700K. There's like a, I don't even know the X series. There's like a 1970X or something like that costs like $1,000 because they are the HEDT, the high-end desktop line of Intel, and they use a different screw method.
Oh, okay. Amy says, meet you at the water cooler. Oh, good. Clayton gave up on me holding the wires in the right spot and just took them from me.
Oh, that one fell through. Good. No, it didn't. Let me get to that. There it is. As you near completion of these builds, you start doing more and more things blind. Physically can't see. Especially in an ITX build.
Also, once again, I have smaller hands. Just hand it to me. I'll be more than happy to do it. So, because we're having to use the ugly brown What's the name of those fans again?
Noctua.
Noctua fans. I have my 2 RGB ones for my cooler that I'm not being able to use.
Yeah.
So we only have a spot for one of them right now, right?
Yes.
The bottom?
Yes.
So I have one I'm not using.
If you okay over there?
Oh, bless you.
Cat's sneezing.
Bless you.
So, do you see this screw right here?
Yes.
That's it. I just realized these are thinner screws. If this was a full depth fan, those screws would be the perfect size.
Oh yeah.
But because they're 10 millimeters smaller, that's why we have that extra space.
Gotcha.
So these are doing exactly what I wanted those two to do. What we could do is replace this fan
With an RGB
with
light.
an RGB
fan?
light
Yes,
fan.
let's do that.
Right now or later?
Now. I mean, we're already in it.
Okay.
Should we have done that before?
No, it's
Just
fine.
did all that?
No, it's fine.
I mean, why not? Because that's especially, we'll get some more light from it.
Yeah? The screw is gonna be hard to get to. But
Small hands, right here, buddy.
I have this bendy adapter.
Also, when am I going to be able to sit back down and
Never!
I'm just...
Where is the bit that I
don't even see anywhere to plug this shit in anymore.
So
We're
up
running up nuts.
here, you'll see CPU fan, CPU optional pump. See it up here at the top?
Is it that little white one right there?
There. No.
Oh, is it those little thingies?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna
see
rotate
that.
this a little
I
bit.
see it.
But they can see, maybe.
Doubt it. Honestly.
So-
You're laying on. Oh,
Okay.
you're laying on the floor no matter what.
Okay. So right here, still can't see.
No. But there says CPU fan, CPU
Optional.
off.
So, the optional is what's going to power the pump. CPU fan is what's going to power the fan.
Okay, so I gotta put this. Where's that one I just had to give you a minute?
I don't know.
Oh, right here.
So that will go into.
Okay, so the
Fan.
4 goes here. No, how do those connect? Those don't connect.
Is it not? Oh, you got the wrong end then.
That's gonna connect to that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this connects in here. Question is, which way does it need to connect?
The only one that's left. Oh, am I wrong? I'm wrong. Wait, what?
What are you talking about? Oh,
Yeah.
that goes into here, and then this goes over
Oh,
here.
you handed it to me and I grabbed.
No, you took it. I didn't hand it to you.
Sorry.
I was saying.
I'll just keep my mouth shut
No.
for the rest of the build.
I wanted to know which way it goes in, and when I said that, you were like, grabbed it and took it. I mean, does it go in this way, or do I need to rotate it and go in this way?
So, see where that plate is? It wraps around that. Yeah. And remember, that's going to fan, not fan optional.
It's going to the first set of things, right? Can I have a light?
Merch guy Steve
Ow.
says good luck. There you go.
With the PC build or with the wife?
Both.
Now, fan that,
Tip
Then
this up.
put that through.
Poke that through the back.
I'm putting it through this one, where my finger is.
Possible.
Plenty of room right there.
I know, but I got these gorilla hands.
There you go. Push through. Perfect.
Got it?
Yes.
Alright, careful. Hold on. Okay, pull.
You know when I need to stop pulling.
You can stop.
Alright, and then this is gonna plug in like that. The board slides in that way. And I heard a little click. You're good. Check it.
Yeah. Good? So, we have power to your fans.
Here's the shitty thing about building a PC.
Power to the
You won't
fans.
know if it's gonna work
Till the very
until
end.
the very fucking end. And then it's like, where did you go wrong?
Okay, so I think only thing left to run power to is the pump.
Which we just had. Yep, okay,
Yeah.
see that.
That's your 4-pin RGB, which I think right there next to your 24-pin. See that? That white grid?
So, right over here? No. What
There's white
grid?
4 pins just above the 24-pin.
Where's, oh, up here? Oh,
Yes.
right there?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
That's your RGB header.
That's where that, this one or this one goes?
This one.
That one.
Now, here's the
How do you
tricky
mean, do
part.
you mean to wrap it around like you've wrapped these other wires?
Tricky part. Which one is the ground?
We need to get the book out?
Oh, it should be marked. I just can't read it.
Fucking insane book.
Maybe
It
it.
has a number 1 on here. Hold on, let me get my magnifying glass. Jesus.
Hold on. What does it say at the top end? Your letters?
Up here?
No. Just above the.
There are, I'm trying to read them.
Does it say G and
It
D?
says RGB
Oh, great. Thanks.
LED 1. But the bottom one here, it has a number 1
Oh.
next to it.
Wait.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be in reference to.
Well, I see RGB LED 1.
Number 7, RGB header. So if I go to, is there a page for that?
I don't think it works that way.
Backside. There's nothing on the backside of the fucking thing.
Yeah,
So stupid.
Except for an M2 slot. I mean, either we'll get it right or we won't. That's the thing.
Chapter 1? Well, okay, grounding something is kind of important. Chapter 2, installation. Got that. There's a little bit. Onboard headers and connectors.
I wish it were keyed the way these PWMs are.
What is that thing called again we're looking at right now? RGB something?
RGB LED?
RGB LED header. Okay. The RGB header is used to connect the RGB
Ground is lower. Yeah. Okay. That's all G and D. G. No, wait.
G is the middle. It's second from the bottom.
Red, blue, green, 12 volt.
Never install it in the wrong orientation, otherwise the cable may be damaged. Refer to page 34 for further instructions on
Bah.
Okay.
Hey, you just made in China? I don't know where.
Oh, thank you, Level Up in the Nails. I specifically painted them for today.
Yeah. I wonder where. I don't know where Cooler Master is made.
Unplug it before you install it.
Oh, that arrow? Where's that arrow? On the left side?
The LGB is going into the 12 volt one.
Oh.
The bottom one.
Yes, so that arrow?
It's telling you that's the ground one, so that right
Well,
there.
no. On addressable ones, it tells you where the ground is. Apparently, that's where the current is on this one, which is
How do you want to do the one?
ridiculous.
Okay, you're just gonna. I'm gonna let him push his. That would be fucked it up. It's on him, not me.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Most computer components are made in China.
Yeah.
GPS Customs and Gamers Nexus just did a factory tour over there. Cooler Master. Oh, cool! I would be interested in watching that.
That dude with Gamers Nexus, so freaking smart. He knows so much, and I don't understand how you can absorb that much information.
It is ridiculous. The younger generation knows so about computers. So much.
This right about here? Oh, no, it's not. I had it offset by 1. Come on. Just. There we go. Heated.
Now, what was the other thing go to?
Goes up to the. I lost it. There it is. Up to the optional CPU fan.
Oh, right. We talked about that. Remember, I had tiny hands, but me.
Get through it pretty well. There we go. Now I'm going to use that EVGA strap that we had earlier.
To put those
Crop
two
all
together.
these together, yeah. Since this is a smaller
Area.
thing. I'm going to use the EVGA Velcro on the Cooler Master tubes.
Sacrilege.
Sacre bleu.
Speaking of that, makes me think of I was watching
Cordon Bleu?
Ugh, I hate Beauty and the Beast the other day, the people version.
All right.
I have not seen any of the Aladdin commercials.
Dude,
there is so much controversy.
Every
around
time
that
I
shit,
see it, it makes me want to see it more.
Really, I'm shocked. That is never your feelings on anything in the movies. Literally, he will. Here, put the lid back. Ballas, you fell asleep the last time we went to the movies.
I did fall asleep.
Granted, it was not a movie you give shit about.
Yep.
I think Aladdin comes out like right around May, sometime in May. Because we're gonna be, I think we're just gonna have to come home.
Will you get that tip that just fell off here? It is on the top side of the water block. See it?
No.
This thing.
Oh.
That's one thing I don't like about this screwdriver set, is that with any resistance, the tips will just come out of the top of the screwdriver.
There you go. It's a lot of fun building a PC. I'm not gonna lie. I can tell why you enjoy it.
I think we are set.
We have to install one of my RGB fans is going in there. Motherfucking damn it.
Well,
right down here.
if you'll remember, Quentin jokingly said we could do push-pull. We actually do have room for it right there.
Yes. Why not? Right? Like
Well, I also don't have the header for it.
We don't have the room to get the power.
Well, I could do a power splitter, yeah. I want to make sure this works, and then we can get crazy. What?
Wait, are you telling me it's time to plug it in?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I'm just checking everything. Got CPU power, motherboard power, USB 3s. Got cooling and power to the cooler. Fans with power. This has its own internal power supply. This is a power supply.
May 24th. That's when it comes out.
Oh, okay. This is pushing. Okay. I think we are.
We just come home.
Alright.
Are we gonna plug it into that monitor over there? Or are we just gonna check and make sure it's got power first?
I'm gonna make sure it turns on first.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little bit of time on these cables in the back.
The good thing someone said to get that. What's that called? Power strip.
Don't know. Oh.
Oh, you're working on your cord.
Oh, see, there's more spacers.
Oh, we'll just pull those off.
Yeah, no, that's not the right way to fix it.
Okay.
I'm okay with it for now. I absolutely don't want it to stay like that.
I guarantee you, once we finish stream tonight and we're going to dinner, he's gonna be like, just swing by here. I'm gonna grab some more fucking screws.
Yeah.
He's gonna rebuild this thing about 4 times before he's like
Minimum.
happy with how everything is.
Minimum.
I feel like you did that with yours too. Want some?
Yes, absolutely. So this isn't the way I want this to stay. Oh, alright.
Dropped it right fucking through. God, I love that there's this little nook here to put all your cords. It's so fucking nice. I really should not ever get a computer wet, huh?
No? Absolutely not.
I was just thinking, like, walking it through the rain or something like that. Like, oh, you know, it's covered, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because you have vents literally opened up for fucking, like, air to get through.
Yeah.
That means water's gonna get through.
Hold on. Oh, but there's something. Maybe?
No, you can't get it closed. Great.
Is there something back wall here?
It was that cord right there.
Yeah, but it's not squishy. It's something solid that I'm hitting. Shut up.
Oh, you were doing it on.
I kept thinking I had the back to me. That works a lot better. Steve is out of here. He's off to D&D. I'm so sorry you won't be able to see this thing fire up.
Yeah.
I wish I had gone just a little bit quicker for you. But let's be honest. It's gonna require something to be changed.
Oh god, why does he say that? He's fucking jinxing us.
Can you hand me the front plate over there? Now this is the front. Filters in. Oh wait, can't put that one on first. Can you hand me the front plates? I think it's over there.
Oh, there it is. Covering up those ugly brown fans.
And the filter you already gave me. Shoot. I can't put that on because the screws are in the way.
Oh shit.
That's fine, we're not gonna run it that long. That's a PC?
That's a fucking PC. Look at that beautiful
You
thing.
can't see a thing through the frickin'
I'm not pulling that
film.
off yet. Not pulling it off yet. Just leave it up here.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, just leave it up here for right now, for the
I
moment.
gotta sit down. God, it's heavy.
Is it?
Alright, so we'll leave this turned off for now.
That's plugged in. Plug that into the power strip. And where should we see a light?
Well, I think the water block will light up. Probably?
You should flip the power switch.
I was gonna make a joke.
Oh, okay.
Alright, power strip's on.
Moment of truth and I see nothing.
Okay.
Oh, we got power! The cooler master's lighting up. Those pretty jewels! Alright, I gotta take this off, I guess, for stream to be able to see.
Okay, it just power cycled.
Okay, I'm gonna take this off so stream can
Why
see
does it
into
keep-
it.
No. Hold on, stop. Powered down, and then it came back on. I want to make sure it's not failing out. They look pretty cool. Okay, go ahead and
Memory
peel it off.
sticks?
Peel it off.
So cool. Oh my god, there's one on the inside too. You shit, you knew that,
I
didn't
did.
you? You fucking little shit. Gimme,
Any minute now.
gimme.
Fans are spinning. That's exhaust. Intake. Your GPU fan is not spinning, but that's fine.
Why is it not spinning?
Because it's not under load.
Oh, okay.
A lot of factory fan curves.
But now you can see into it. Look at how pretty that is.
Yeah. A lot of fan curves
Let
don't.
me take a picture real quick. Before you put the top on, because I don't want to get a glare.
Make sure you get the brown fans.
Fuck that shit.
I was wondering if there's glass going inside. Oh, yeah.
Trying to get the detail on these fucking diamonds that you can see in person, but it's harder to see.
Diamonds, she calls them. Diamonds.
Fucking big diamonds.
Ooh, baby!
God, look at that pretty. And now we can't see those ugly brown fans right there, Amy.
Isn't that nice?
That's so nice. It's so pretty. There's so much extra room right there too, which I like. I like that it's not super overly crowded, especially because I can see into it. This cord management is really important.
Can't believe how.
I told Clayton to put that in the Instagram tweet. Diamonds are forever, Clayton. Now Ram is gonna last a lifetime.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Brown fans are the key feature. Clayton, you both played me about the plastic on the inside.
Brown fans.
Oh God, that's gonna be a thing now.
Alright.
So pretty. I turn it off.
So we can unplug it and then plug it in over there.
Oh.
I don't want to move it with it running.
Well, let let me put some of these boxes up real quick then. You can get over here.
I'm gonna go grab my Windows installation disc. Amy says, nice.
So pretty. What are those more fans over there? Where do those fans come from? Fractal fans? I have more fans I'm not using?
Huh?
I have more fans I'm not using?
Those are the stock Fractal fans, yeah. Those came with the case.
My God. There are so many fans I'm not using.
Airflow is key.
I know. That's why I'm surprised I'm not using them. My postcard I'm going to send to Clayton for Phantom Gaming. Maybe I'll send it to Logan or Brandon. It'll be a good experiment for Brandon since it's so hard for him to get any fucking mail in his place.
What?
On the postcard. I'm going to send it either to Brandon or Logan.
So, I have this USB flash drive that just says 10 on it. So
This is your Windows 10
this
installation?
is my Windows 10 installation disc.
Can I throw away this plastic and stuff?
We can sort through that later.
Here, put it out here.
For the power supply. Oh, we're in there. Okay.
Said it was-
Oh, okay. Okie doke. Data power. All right.
What is this doing over here?
I just tossed that there,
Oh.
like just now.
Oh. Alright, which camera do you want me to move over? The big one? I'm gonna move the big one over.
Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay.
With that,
Huh?
come out a little bit.
Pan down a little bit. Just a little bit. So I can see at least the case light.
There.
There you go.
You're not really in there now. Cutting
No.
your head off.
It's fine. USB.
Put the monitor into the TV, or the monitor into the computer.
8. But need the keyboard from here.
Actually, I have a new keyboard.
Oh.
Like the keyboard I took from work.
Oh. It's like, what keyboard do you have?
The keyboard that I bought for work and I don't need to use for work anymore.
Yeah. So if we're lucky, that wireless keyboard will work. USB wireless keyboard, so it should. Scratch it.
Out of my name. Mark rating.
Here. Also might be on the inside. Okay.
Let me do it.
Sorry. I still get
Taking it. Rude.
Turn on automatically.
I haven't used this months. Stop working.
Alright.
Is that good news or bad news?
F1.
Trying to see what's going on.
Work. It doesn't, I'll have to go get a... Yeah, cool.
What's AS Rock?
ASRock, that's your motherboard.
Oh, okay.
And it's one or the other. Either ASUS is a sub-brand of ASRock, or ASRock is a sub-brand of ASUS, and I can't remember which one they are.
I'm going to assume ASUS is probably the bigger name because that's the one I heard of more. Which was hilarious, by the way, when we were South by yesterday. The Dell Center, and they were using ASUS
Oh, yeah.
monitors. It was a Dell
So
sponsored
do the keyboard
spot.
control, which is good. I just restarted. Oh, I see. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Nice.
Can you see that? Fantastic tuning.
Fan is in big capital letters.
Jeez.
Hey, Quentin, exactly. That Dell does have fucking monitors, and I don't know why they weren't using them in the Dell sponsored area.
Boot. That's what I was looking for. Would like to boot from fast boot. That's it. Let's see if it'll pick this up now. Boot menu. Wait for the spinning dots. Can you start your laptop over there? Hoping I didn't wipe everything off this unit. I don't think I did, because the last time I used it was specifically for this, to install Windows 10. Let's see. This does. Hey, there we go.
Oh,
I was picking the wrong partition.
look at those pretty. Those are my memory sticks, right?
Yes.
Pretty memory sticks.
What we can do is synchronize them so that they're the same color as the thing. I think.
Does that change color too?
I think you can. I'm not certain.
Every time with the fucking updates, I swear to God.
What? Oh, you got updates?
Every time I've turned off this computer lately. Oh, updates!
Alright, finally got the spinning
Love to get
dots.
the fan in there.
Jesus.
Where was the fan gonna go?
What?
Is the fan going right here? No.
Yeah,
we can
it's
put one
stacked
there.
Right there. We can't do it lower, but we can do it on the upper half.
So we could do one below, which I don't know if we really would see the color
Down
there.
there. A little bit. You'll see it glow up.
And then one on the
Glow.
side. I'd be totally happy with that. Because I'd get more color. That would make me very happy. Gotta love windows. Hell yeah. Amy's, yeah, Shelby dance game. Amy says, good job, great teamwork. Nobody yelled, not once. I did fuss at Clayton for grabbing something out of my hand. But that's a marriage. We are aware that happens.
So we're gonna install Windows without a license right now?
You're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And I need to buy it, right?
Yes. We'll buy a key once we're into Windows.
Once I can. Oh, I thought I was going to have to buy it on my laptop.
Good. We are installing Windows.
All right.
Pretty good for
Windows is updating on this one.
Yeah. Let's find out who finishes first.
It better fucking be that one.
I mean, this is a full installation.
But it's powered to hell.
It
This
is.
one's like barely making it.
It is pretty powered.
That means it works, right? This
working.
means it works.
I have a keyboard. I have a mouse.
You
You're
building me a PC.
Ah.
And it's a nice powered PC
It's a
too.
very nice
Because
PC.
I have a better graphics card than you, right?
You have a better graphics card.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad person sometimes. But I just want to know what I have that's better than you.
I think we have the same speed memory,
So mine's prettier.
but yours is Royal Edition.
Right.
I
I had to replace its cooler.
wanted to put a bigger cooler in yours. What?
I forgot to fuck my ankle up.
Oh yeah. I wanted to put a bigger radiator in yours, but I couldn't.
We had this cooler too. I swear to God, I just wanted to use it.
Well, also I couldn't find slim fans. Like that was the thing, was fitting those fans in there. And they make slim 120 millimeters. They do not make slim 140. In fact, only one company has ever made slim 140s, and it was Thermaltake, and they only made them for like a year, and that was in like 2014, and they just don't exist anymore. Nobody has them. I don't know if they were not good, or it was such a specific.
They weren't making a profit off of
Yeah,
it.
like they made a very specific device that that you had to have an exact special need for.
Quentin says, welcome to the master race, Shelby.
Tax machine master race.
This one's already beating it. This one's at 68% getting files ready for
So-
installation. This one's at 30% on its updates.
Updates always go to 30% and then restart and then pick up at 30.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
It started at 100, and I noticed this the other day. I put something froze on your hip, I know. I wonder how much worse it's gotten.
Hey,
Still
we can
tender.
put the water block from your cooler. That's really cold.
No, it's gonna be the Oreo adult milkshake from Hot Dotties on my hip.
yeah, there you go.
I'm really working for that Hot Dotties. I want to treat you, so I'm taking you somewhere I wanted to go.
Okay, you're welcome. I wanted to go here, so you're welcome.
Oh, you know you love Hot Dotties.
I do love hot dogs.
Yeah.
Are they queso fries?
Oh my God. Queso fries.
No, see, it just restarted. And when it restarts, it'll pick up at 30, and it'll go like 30, 45, 75, 100. Like it just
We'll
goes
see.
pop, 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 pop. I mean, this one has a ways to go, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
And the only reason I was starting this one was to see if there was anything on that USB drive.
Yeah, I know. Quentin, they're so good. Apparently, they're getting a Hot Dotties in Orlando, Florida. That's what I had heard from people living there.
See?
I would 100% recommend it going and go to get their queso fries. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. We got home yesterday. First off, we didn't sleep much Friday night after stream, and then getting up early in the morning to go to Austin.
Yeah.
Drove to Austin yesterday morning. Was at a convention all day. Got dinner. Drove home. Got home late. Went to bed at a pretty decent time, like 11. I was
Yeah.
just so tired.
Well, we were in the car for 6 hours. Like, that's a long time. It's
You
like when
slept the first 3 there.
Yeah. I was tired.
I know. I told you to stay up working on stuff. What
but
is a hopcat? Quincy's got a hopcat near his home.
I don't know.
A burger place?
Home in Lucy or home in St. Louis?
Oh yeah, good point. Installing updates.
Yeah.
That one's done. Laptop is.
I don't know why it says installing updates. It doesn't have a network connection. It can't find updates.
Well, that's a good point. God, we're gonna have so much set up on this fucking PC. He says there's one in St. Lucie, but there's also one in St. Louis too.
Oh, okay.
So what is it?
Upcat.
Bobcat.
Here we go. I'll hit restart now. Or no.
I didn't know where you were telling me. I didn't see it. It was. What part of I'm tired did you not understand,
Yeah,
sir?
yeah. So now we get to see if it rises up on its own.
How did we do on time? Only 3 hours and 47 minutes to get to this point.
I watched Jay's 2 Cents burger joint that has those
Big
queso
Quentin.
fries.
I also have a wide range of local brews.
Oh, that's cool.
So does hot toddies is a big thing about beers too. I wish I liked beers, but I'm kind of glad I don't because I would end up drinking a lot more. But they're always everywhere. Because every place is like, oh, we have specialty beers and stuff. And
Now that I've unplugged that USB, it should default to OS drive.
so the one that you just.
Right.
Yep. Windows.
That's a good sign. I'm gonna say setting up devices. And I think it used to say something like almost there or almost ready or something like that. There's one final message that said just one moment or something like, it was something like, just say, just a second, just about there. And it was the screen that took the longest.
Oh, that's awful.
I think they redid it to getting ready.
That's
Because
better.
it used to say almost ready, and it would sit at the almost ready screen for
And
like
people
20
would think
minutes.
that it was broken or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
because-
it's almost doesn't mean I should be sitting here.
Right.
For instance, I've been 21 for 6 months now, and I've had 4 beers.
Hey, that's a good ratio.
I mean, Quentin, I prefer liquor.
Yeah.
I do. If I'm having something that's got the alcoholic content, there I'm having like a off. Seagrams. That's just a moment.
Maybe it's this screen. Hold on.
Just a moment.
It'll probably be faster on yours. Yeah.
Start with the region.
On my
Should we go
work-
with Jack's region or our region?
On my work PC, or on the machines I build for work, the just a moment takes about 20 to 30 minutes.
What is that from? Just a moment.
Office Space. Over to
Oh,
Kathy speak.
Just a moment. I've been making so many references to freaking Office Space. We were pissed one day about when we moved our office, and they redid the whole thing, and we were like, we just need there was like an old something, a printer, no, it wasn't a printer, because we were talking about Office Space printer, but it was like an old monitor or a PC or something like that. And we were like, let's Office Space this. They wouldn't let us. No. Put in carpe boredom, and then we'll fix them.
Boredom.
Good job, you spelled it.
Thank you.
Boredom.
Your favorite first pet's name? Boredom.
Gonna get mad if they're using the same question.
Boredom. Oh wow.
What the fuck knows what city their parents met in?
Boredom
You were made fun of as a kid.
was definitely.
Fuck you, Cortana.
Cortana!
Fuck you.
Alright, let's turn off all of these. Thank you.
Anything in typing, I don't know what the hell that is.
It's because you don't have a touch screen.
I'm good. I don't have a touchscreen yet?
Because I don't know.
I would hate it. I did want to buy that one for Brandon though. We saw.
Hi!
Fuck you.
We're getting everything ready for you.
I feel like you're tricking.
This might take several minutes.
Don't turn off your
Yeah.
PC. For fucking God's sake. Quentin says I don't drink much because all I taste is the alcohol and it's not the greatest for me.
Yeah.
So that's why I recommend, like, beer sucks, I'm not gonna lie. And people who drink beer will tell you that to like beer, you have to just keep drinking beer and then you just have an acquired taste to it. That's why I drink liquor. I'm not gonna waste my calories and I'm not gonna force myself to like something that I just don't inherently like. But with liquor, I do a lot of mixed fruity drinks. Like I have mango mixer in my fridge right now, and I just put a little bit of a Bacardi clear rum, white rum, with it. Fucking great. You can't taste alcohol, you just taste the sugary drink, which is the worst part for you when you're trying to lose weight.
The best part.
The worst part and the best part.
Yeah.
Or like if you properly mix the crowd
Almost there.
vanilla with a Coke or a Pepsi. Pepsi is better with Crown Vanilla. You won't taste any alcohol. You just
Welcome to Windows. Here's your Edge browser.
fuck the Edge. Go ahead and download Firefox. Go ahead and Google, put down Chrome, and then all of I fucking see.
All right. Well, that's a Windows PC.
Can't believe it. Are we gonna put the fans in there? The other fans?
We might. I mean, we're gonna have to let it sit and update and find all the drivers for your stuff. So.
Oh really?
That's a pretty boring part. But yeah. Oh yeah. The receipt from South by.
Sure. About right.
All right.
Did it?
We did it. Good
First
job.
try.
Good job. What is that?
My arm.
What's wrong with your arm?
I don't know. Right there.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
I'm falling apart. I'm getting old.
Take care of yourself, kids.
Go get some frozen peas for my
Don't
hip.
don't end up like this one.
Shut up. How old am I again? I think I turned 27 or turned 28 this year.
I have no idea.
Let's do the math. I was born in 91. It's 2019.
Yes.
So if I turn 27 this year, oh, I'm turning. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I didn't
Yeah.
realize I was 27.
Feeling like Logan.
You're such a shithead.
30-year-old Logan.
I'm a young 22. Thank you, Quinn.
Great. Thanks. All
My
right.
years of experience.
Take us out of here.
All right, so thank you to everyone who joined us today. And I have a shout out real quick. Let me just pop up in my email.
Email.
Yes, I got this. So thank you to Savers and Newsroom for following us on Twitch today. We don't normally do streams on Sunday. Typically we stream Tuesday through Saturday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. We will be back on Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. However, I did want to let you guys know this as well. We are going to be doing a special stream on Sunday, April 7th. I don't have the times, but that is the 1-year anniversary of Carpe Boredom. So we will be live streaming that day, all 4 of us doing all kinds of shit, fun stuff. I'm coming up with all that stuff now, so make sure you join us for that. To get more information about that, make sure you follow us on social media. We're on Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat, and on Discord. We do put some information in there, and you can chat with other board members. You can also go to our website, carpeboredom.com. And that's important because we are right now doing a subscriber reward. So if you subscribe to us on Twitch, you will get a complimentary Carpe Boredom coaster. Now, for me to know that you want to redeem this, you have to send me a message on the message board at carpeboredom.com. Send me your name and your address so I can go ahead and get this sent out to you. We're going to be doing this until April 17th. Yeah, April 17th, so 30 days. Quentin, yes, please? Because I deleted all the other stuff before. Send me your address just so I don't leave that lingering. I always delete them.
Yes.
I think that's everything. Anything to add, Clay?
Coolers are always fun to install.
Fuck coolers.
Give me that keyboard.
Gonna leave on that note.
Yeah.
So,
Now we're gonna download some updates, install some drivers,
and go get some hot dotties
and
frozen
play
peas.
some video games.
Whether you're studying, working, sleeping, or lurking, thanks for having us on. Have a good night. We'll see you Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
Bye.